keep hearing like random tones out of my one ear, and I was like, I think I'm going crazy.
And that's the first words to be heard on this session.
God damn it.
Possibly. We'll find out. It's,
yeah, I'll have to.
Yeah. It's now hopefully the concluding session of this Boarside Bunch adventure. Songs of the Fen. From Dragon Magazine number 40. Last time, the party scouted through several more sectors of the swamp. Dealt with some more creatures. Quite a few skeletons. Some were eager, some were not accurate. A shambling mound that was purely shambling. It had no coordination whatsoever. And then picking through a necromancer's abandoned hut. Along with discovering a mode of pleasing transport for those who are smaller. A massive frog, and inside which is a small, comfortable lounge, with log fire, a bookcase that is difficult to focus on, and some comfortable chairs, if your ass is about 4 inches across. They paid their toll for the initial one. Surfaced outside the cave, where they heard those beautiful sounds coming from, and then saw that those sounds were coming from Martinique's true love, she professed, a mangy, slightly runty-looking troll, who is just frozen on the spot as he notices the party.
Oh, this is going to be good.
And I suppose we are starting now?
No. You've got 10 minutes.
Okay. That was her comment to that.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
So Dudam is currently looking at the cleric and the paladin, thinking, this is their problem.
Yeah,
No.
that is a troll.
No, Dotem. It is a party problem. Everyone is taking part. This is mandatory engagement. Roll a hit dice.
Wow.
Garen, that is a troll.
Yes, I noticed.
Why does it sound like that?
I am quite curious as that as well. So this, as you said,
has he noticed us yet, the troll?
Yes, he is frozen, just watching you. It's like a deer in headlights situation. Mm-hmm. Also, Dotem, if you don't engage, that's how much you're losing.
All right. We did interrupt his singing, didn't we?
And also, you're at his home.
Hello there.
That was some mighty fine singing there, boy.
Head tilts for a second, and then you see, like, all the mangy, misshapen teeth that are just sort of still moving around from his regenerating gums. Just shift around for a moment, and then he's sort of smiling and nodding his head.
I think that might be a bit of an issue with communication.
Can you speak? I mean, I see you understand us, but can you speak too?
Does anyone speak giant?
I don't.
I'm 90% sure I don't.
Neither here.
Anyone speak goblin?
That seems more common.
I speak Elvish.
What a shock.
That's basically like going, yeah, I can speak French.
Yeah, the fancy lady speaks the fancy language. I'm surprised.
Exactly.
I can speak Goblin.
Then you are getting like 1 or 2 syllables of what he starts to say. That's about it. But he's definitely recognizing what you're saying, like... Somewhat.
He seems friendly enough.
Have you seen any gnolls in the area?
Big shake of head.
Have you seen goblins in the area?
You see him start to sort of scratch at his mangy jaw. You can see a scruffy little goatee start to develop there. Or it might be moss or a scab. And then he holds up 4 fingers and then brings them down to be shorter looking. And then points at 3 of them. Like, 1, 2, 3. And then just points off down south.
And would you happen to have seen something new coming into this part that's more dangerous?
Another nod as he starts to sort of look around for a moment, dragging out a stick to start to draw stick figures into it. And you see a man, or, a stick figure of a man.
Yeah.
You see a rounded stick figure of a man. And then he spends a lot of time really digging into the dirt to show that this man is holding a big stick. With a ball on the end of it. Then he starts to draw figures that are 4-legged but don't look like animals. Around that figure. Then you see him start to tap again at his chin, and then draws the hut.
Right.
And then arrows coming from the hut to the men.
He's basically warning us about what's at the Necromancer's hut.
Yeah, sadly, I can't make use of the notes here. Here's the specific notes on playing Wendell. Play this part to the hilt. Try to communicate that Wendell is saying with wild gesticulations, heavy grunts, and as few words as possible. Remember that about 20% of his vocabulary is from Common, and uses as a basis for hints if gestures fail.
Weird.
Yeah, it's really, really easy over voice.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm going right to the drawing. And, just describing what he is actually doing with his hands and whatnot.
Yeah.
He's an Italian troll. He gesticulates.
But yeah, so like I said, he was indicating what it was at the Necromancer's hut.
You can surmise that, yeah. Oh, also, I'll add in his official description from this. Wendell is probably the shortest, scrawniest, weakest troll ever born.
Sounds like we could be friends.
Okay, so this.
Well, he's scrawny by
Oh,
troll
he's
standards. He's
human
still way bigger than all of you.
Yeah. How big are we talking?
Well,
He's
I
around
mean, looking
about...
at the size of his tokening.
The large
big.
size, or
Yeah, he's large, so he's still about 8 to 9 foot tall.
I say, yeah, his token is definitely large.
But he's scrawny. But also still a troll.
How tall is the girl?
About
Or size.
5'4".
Yeah.
This could be a problem.
Oh,
Yes.
that's the problem, the height. That's the problem.
This is the rich girl we're talking about here.
She's a rich girl. Da, 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 da.
No, you've got
She's
the two
the
rich
little
girls.
princess.
Yeah, you've got the 2 rich girls with you. She is a sheltered princess. Whereas you've got the other 2 flavors here. You've got industrious and spoilt. Both princesses, too.
Yeah.
My father will hear about this.
Exactly.
Oh.
You know she has walked into the Boarside Den, the local pub, and has said, "Do you know who my father is?" when asked if she has booked ahead. She does this daily. She will sit there with
Even
one
though
glass
my
of
father
wine, with taking up an entire table.
Even though my father is not even in the area.
Not even in the area, has no actual influence in town. Just a rich man.
Everyone just biting their tongues by saying, "Yes, I do know who he is. I deliver eggs to him every day."
Oh no, he's in an entirely different area.
Oh, okay.
She's come all the way out here.
Why?
Boarside is a happening place. There's lots of interesting things going on.
You missed when the drow showed up and left.
Mm-hmm. They had a drow. Just the one.
He's gone now.
Well, we can. Well, we can. At least, I can guarantee that we have dealt with whatever at the hut. We've just been there and taken care of that. So good to know that we've been able to take care of a dangerous creature in these swamps.
Did we? Something else was
Yes.
eating those goblins.
Well, it was more the question if that was what was eating it. We don't know if it's leaving at times to go and nobble at things.
I didn't see really much in the way of things that would score goblin bones like they did, but never mind.
Although there was also that floating thing near the hut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you seen? Looking at the or to the troll again. Have you seen gesticulate? Actually, that would more be. That would be more. That would be Blank's. Blank, can you describe to him what it was that you saw? Ask him what that is.
Now you gotta remind Brader what it is Blank saw.
Oh, I'm trying to remember, but yeah, I could use a little bit of a nudge.
Yeah, the big floating thing.
You're up in the tree.
Oh, the ghost. Yeah. See, I described the walking like spirit. It wasn't even really walking. It was kind of just floating, kind of gracefully above the ground. And
The troll just gives a sort of go on sort of wave of his hand as he walks over to the mangy pile of bushes and foliage, and then shows that he has a homemade little skiff. Picking up his pole as well, and pushes himself off to just float on the water quite stably. And as you see the posture and all, oh, you were seeing him skimming along.
I fucking joke to you.
Do you say that?
No, I'm thinking. I was thinking about it, but it's like no.
Nah.
He
Oh,
wouldn't.
just thinking it too. Maybe you are. A scout?
I don't know. Like he is kind of scratching his head, wondering like how he could mistake this troll for what he saw. It doesn't
It's
add
a lot
up.
of fog.
Something's
Like I was explaining to you, you saw a tall figure that was just gliding across the surface. It's just him pushing himself on his boat in the fog.
okay. Yeah. He puzzles it out for a minute, and then he kind of concedes. Yeah, okay.
There's a whole backstory chapter here on Wendell as well.
Too bad none of us speaks giant.
Too bad this wouldn't really come up.
Yeah.
So, and Vistina looks to the others. Do we know what was eating the goblins?
Well, I would assume the larger monster, but
We assumed it was gnolls.
well, someone
Why
was
don't
also
we
dealing
ask
with the
him?
gnolls.
Yeah.
She literally gestures. Why don't we ask him about that?
He doesn't know anything about gnolls. He does only know about goblins.
Yeah, but maybe because he said he didn't see gnolls. So maybe there's something else here that we need to worry about that isn't gnolls.
Could be too.
Yeah, that was what I asked him, and he just pointed at the Necromancer's hut.
But we were also at the Necromancer's hut, and there was nothing, if I remember correctly.
The troll approaches, basically mingling with the group, standing over you all. You notice he is paying full attention to each person that is speaking.
She finally just shakes herself out a little bit into Wendell. She says, "We were at the hut that you were talking about, and we didn't find anything there that would do that sort of thing to the goblin."
He thinks for a moment and then pokes at the four-legged Well, the thing's crawling on all fours, but he had drawn with the fat man and the stick.
Those would be like the ghouls?
Finger on the nose, points at you. Yes.
She looks befuddled.
Yeah.
I know, but she doesn't know. She's looking confused to everybody else.
I have people who can understand these gestures for me.
Yeah. I believe it tells you that you are on the nose, that you are
And there's
correct.
one of them.
Ah. Right. All right. Well, we've cleared those out.
No.
No, we haven't touched any ghouls. We haven't met them.
Oh, yeah, we cleared some of the other things, but we never fought any ghouls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Skeletons we dealt with.
Yeah.
So I
Some
wonder
manner
where
of
those
walking
ghouls
bone
are.
that moves on their own.
Because we didn't run into the ghouls.
Do you happen to know where these ghoul creatures are?
He nods.
Do you know in which direction?
He just extends one arm and then just sweeps it from one side to the next.
All around us. Oh, joy.
Hmm.
Well, we're professionals. We got this.
Roll deception.
Hey, we're getting paid.
By the barest definition of professional, yes, fine.
Yes.
These.
Have you seen it? Have you seen any of those things with the pumpkin heads?
Yeah, nod.
Where have they come from?
Just the shoulders up and then down with a tilt of the head.
Okay, good. At least they're not set up here.
Didn't one of you want to show him something?
Well, you see, they were going to deliver the heartfelt letter from the
Yes,
from the hopeful
I
woman.
know that. I know that. Bertram barely remembers something about that.
Yeah,
No,
we're
I'm just
gonna
saying,
do
like,
that?
that's what was going to be delivered until you realize it's a troll.
And now we're not sure if that's the case anymore.
I mean,
Garen,
that's
is
what
it
she
the
said
case?
she wanted us to do.
Bertram doesn't care.
There's a damsel in distress.
Did you even bother telling us about it?
We might want to clarify with her before we do that.
I mean,
Bertram doesn't see a problem.
Miss Tina
he's-
does.
If anyone wants to roll, we'll say charisma. Anyone wants to roll charisma to check on this bit? Who has partied around with Bertram?
He's a ranger,
Exactly.
so mostly outside.
So it's a
Probably
case of
me.
who is just that sociable to know the sort of rumors and all about. Yeah, Victina, you've heard about his wife. He wouldn't have a problem with this. You've heard rumors. He has a full orc as his wife.
Ah.
Fucking legend.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Well, as you found out, that's not entirely uncommon in Rexus.
Yeah.
Well, it's also not horribly uncommon in other places. It depends where you're at.
Yeah.
We should clarify with her.
Well, ultimately, it is the Tabaxi that has the letter.
I mean, he confided in you.
Yeah.
I assume in
Yeah.
order to share the blame.
Yeah, especially now that he realizes what's going. He's slowly putting the pieces together. He's
Yeah.
thinking, "Wait a minute, I might just sweep this under the rug here." Yeah,
Until
then
we
if I
get
knew what it said,
clarification.
something's not right.
I'm going to read this a little bit out. If the party is more realistically inclined, once they discover that the singer is a troll, they are unlikely to deliver Martinique's letter.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So it's thinking the same way that I'm thinking right now. Like, I'm not sure about this. I'll just tell him, oh, don't. Or I'll make up something.
But I mean, he's also
Yeah,
got
we
the
should
option.
probably ask.
But I mean, he's also got the option here for a romantically inclined party.
Mhm.
Would he be
Making this guy
romantically
read?
inclined, though?
I mean, it's a party-wide decision. Just look around. I see
Yeah.
some hopeless romantics in this group. After maybe 7 pints.
Miss Tina is not a romantic.
She might be. Just not for her.
No. You see, marriages are a contract.
And this does not look like a good contract. This
But a
is not
stable
good
boy
fiction.
is deniable.
Brings us together.
You see, here's the thing. Fun is a side piece.
Yeah, for Garrett at the moment, it is very much that he should, out of principle, just deliver the letter. It is not.
He swore to her.
Oh, he didn't swear to her.
I swore to Blank, yeah.
Yeah, there was Blank to it to help him deliver this letter.
Blank also swore an oath.
Yes. Say Blank is the one who carries the heaviest side of part of it, but
This cat
Garrett
went
is
all
the
in.
thing.
yeah,
We could always go. We could always go clarify with her, and then come back if she still wants the letter delivered.
Yeah, that's the part that Garrett is leaning the most to.
Well,
Well,
If
you'll
we don't
notice,
deliver that
Blank
letter,
hasn't
he's gonna-
presented the letter yet. He's kind of just. He is in the back there, like informant, going, you can say the wheels are turning in his head. You can see it.
Because it's not like he's gonna get up and walk away. He lives here.
well, he just got here recently, correct?
It's a
Or
I
at
don't
least
know.
been saying recently.
Yeah, no one
It's a
really
real
knows.
shame we never found her love in the swamp. Yeah, isn't it, guys?
Well, like I said, it's not like it's gonna be too much of an issue to go back. It's just maybe have her informed before suddenly there's a troll standing outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
His
Well,
eyes
like-
narrow a bit on you, Blank, and for your dismissive tone.
Oh, you took that seriously? Shit.
Well, otherwise, Blank didn't say anything, and so the conversation couldn't continue. Remember, some of your dialogue has to be in character.
I
Yeah.
know. I don't know how I want to. And I'm doing the
He hasn't
overthink
decided yet.
thing. I'm doing the overthink thing again.
I mean, it's what, a trip of a couple hours there and back?
Yeah. Pull
Could
his
try to
buddies.
just be as diplomatic as possible about it. Or should I assist you in this?
Kind of pulls Garen aside.
Mm.
Yeah. So when I agreed to this, I didn't know it was going to be a kind of motioning his head. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we put both of the
Oh. Hi.
perhaps a little hasty there.
Yes. Hi. Could we have a little privacy just for a minute? Just gotta talk to my friend here.
He backs away. Still keeps his eyes on you, Blank.
Yeah.
I don't know. You rescue damsels. That's what you do for a living, right? What would you do?
I like to imagine that there is maybe like 2 damsels in his life he's rescued.
Yeah, but Blank doesn't know this. He's a
One of
shining
them was
knight.
a female cat in a tall tree.
He's read books about this. You know?
And one of
That's what
them
they
was
do.
me making sure to carry me through the swamp.
No, that wasn't. No, there's no damsel involved there.
You don't count. Yeah.
No, I am definitely a damsel. And I was in great distress.
In the same way that Rain is a healer.
No, she does a lot of healing. Cornelius is alive because of her. She resurrected 3 innocent
He's
people who
also
were
dead
sacrificed.
because of him.
Getting off track here.
Bringing people back
Anyway.
to life sounds more like a necromancer's job. Anyway, back to the scene.
Well-
Yeah.
Yeah, while they're having that discussion, Vistina would mention that he has a beautiful singing voice.
He looks really pleased with that there, like grinning from ear to ear, and then starts to croon out with even more music.
There you go. You're welcome for the distraction, guys.
Yeah.
That's out of
Yeah,
character.
Yeah, I gotta admit that. Yeah, I think just like her, you might had some other ideas about what we were imagining we were going to meet here. I think there'll only be. Well, it would be the honorable thing would be to deliver the letter as promised. I think it would probably be better if she were fully informed about her choice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So this is so we're gonna keep keep this between you and me, and just
For now.
yeah, sounds good. Just
I was going to point out, I simplified this by letting him understand common, because he doesn't in the module.
Yeah.
that's that could be a problem.
That could take a while.
I mean,
Well,
can you
good
read?
run.
Well, we'd probably try and find somebody who could, even if it was a goblin we captured and drag him over.
So what do you say? It got cut out for me for a little bit.
I was just saying, yeah, thanks for confirming how I yeah, we're just gonna, and he slides the letter back into his little pouch. He's like, we're just gonna yeah.
Wendell,
He probably couldn't even read the letter, by the way.
Well, yeah, but then he would ask someone to read it to him, and that's when it gets really awkward.
I will know what it says.
Doesn't actually identify who was sending it. That is an important question.
I believe it does. Out of character, I do believe it has her name on it. Let me go scroll up in my DMs real quick.
I mean, it's not like it has a selfie.
But yeah,
it does have her
name on it. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it has one name. Like, there could be other Martiniques. You don't know that.
It's a very common name.
Yeah.
For a while, there were nothing but children called Martinique.
Cornelius is coming back, right, Rena?
Yeah, I looked it up. Apparently, in the U.S., the name Cornelius is coming back into fashion.
And there's probably just a whole pile of kids in Neverwinter called Drizzt.
Oh yeah, because nobody can pronounce it, so yeah, it would be Drizzt.
Yeah, Drizzt.
Drizzt Dudden.
Durden.
He's a druid.
Oh, don't get me started on the Driss.
Driss, yes.
Driss.
I pity anyone with the name Durden.
Oh, Dritz Do Erden.
No.
Also known as
Durden.
Drizzt Dudden.
Yeah. Dristy Durden.
Yes, I know, but just imagining the name Durden, it's just. I just hope nobody actually is called that, but I'm pretty sure.
First name Tyler.
You know how this works.
No, wrong universe there, buddy. Although that would be a fun.
I mean, Tyler Durden is basically a warlock patron.
Exactly, yeah. We have to stop his cult from unleashing the New World Order.
Also, Wendell interrupts his singing for a moment just to chomp on a few fish in a basket nearby.
Classy.
Raw fish, I assume.
Raw, still squirming a bit.
Mm.
So he's like Golem,
Fresh.
okay? Yeah.
Oversized golem
Yeah.
with a beautiful singing voice. Yeah.
Although it is weird what it says here. Wendell prefers the delicate taste of fish and green plants to live or bleeding meat. It doesn't say he cooks this.
Yeah?
Maybe he just doesn't consider fish alive.
Fish aren't people.
I guess they don't kind of bleed, depending on your recognition of colors.
Yeah, I mean, they're not very bloody,
Yeah.
usually.
But yeah, it doesn't say he cooks anything. He just eats fish and greens.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I believe we should be... Oh god, I'm going into fucking Cornelius mode again.
Oh no.
Well, time to move on.
Yeah.
Something in Blank's pack says that as he ruffles it. What the fuck? Yeah.
Thank you very much for your help. What is your name, by the way? What can we call you?
See his eyes roll. Wendell!
Wendell. I see. Well, thank you very much. Well, we'll be off and take care of the goblin problems and some of the ghouls that are in the area as well. Well, thank you very much for your help.
Chomping on a fish again, starting to start up his singing. You see flecks of tissue and matter just fly out from his lips as he sings. And despite that, it sounds utterly perfect. It just caresses the ears.
It just makes no sense. My ears and my eyes are confused.
Yeah, Vistina is deeply disturbed.
You see like the confused cat face on Blank's face, just like his head's like tilting to the side. You know, it's like.
Yeah, I believe we're gonna get aboard the Toad again.
You hop in your frog.
Yeah.
And your next destination was...
Yeah, I think it was probably the... Yeah.
Or Knowles.
You gotta work your way up to Knowles. Start with the goblins.
And I think I might have wound up deleting all the goblin tokens. Hang on.
Oh no. That means
Wow,
we win, right?
that was fast. We're so good.
Well, there are reasons. Yeah, this bullywug will serve as an intermediary for a frog. Or for a goblin. Bleh. It's green, it counts. Let's see. And yes, you hop in. Once again, the lounge music plays. You relax as best you can, mainly on the floor. Then the rumble. Then the surfacing. Actually, it would be one more across. There we go. And the party find themselves in a different part of the shitty swamp. And the first one who steps out can hear yelling, bawling, weeping.
No.
Along with some confused groans and angry voices.
Are they goblin type voices?
Hang on. Uncovering a scene. There's your ride. And what you can see is, despite him being an elf token, a fat man. With his staff crowned with a skull. Crystalline, glowing, chattering. You also see some shitty dude beside him, sharpening a knife and a crossbow. And then you see some zombies lingering around, while a pair of goblins and some goblin corpses are all clutching just chunks of stone that are flat enough and one broken shovel. And they're just digging at the ground. You also see behind the fat man a sextet of skeletons. And one snuffling ghoul at his feet. So, this isn't really going to be a diplomatic situation. Good, they rolled like zombies should.
I take it. I missed like the last 30 seconds because my internet decided to cut out. Like,
Time to
sure.
kill stuff.
You were describing the scene, and I was like, "Am I on the right page?" And then Rena gave me that look, like, "What the hell's going on?" So
I
Yeah,
go
because I noticed
tomorrow.
his thing wasn't loaded. Oh yeah, you definitely go tomorrow.
yeah, let me highlight.
Half of our party goes tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Binwin, you go tomorrow.
Hey, that's an average roll on that dice.
I mean, the best I can hope for.
And yes, ghouls again. Let's see, did I have, and I don't. Is the Necromancer on this one? Nope, I haven't added him yet. He did quite well. And I'll just have a bandit go on his turn as well. But yeah, he is shouting orders at his undead minions. Blank, you are first to get ready, and shaking off the last of the frog saliva.
Ugh, gross.
You hope. It could be swamp water. One of those is worse. You're not sure which.
Luckily, I don't wear shoes, so it can't really get stuck in that, you know.
No, it's just between your toes. That's far better.
Oh no, your cat beansies.
No, not my toe beans. This would be a lot easier if there wasn't a cat on my mouse pad, too. Blank is currently standing on my mouse pad.
The name of his cat has been removed to protect his identity.
Okay. Oh, I don't really want to go first. But I don't have to use up all my movement at once. So let me make sure. It's hard to figure out where the squares are. So.
Yeah, well, as you can see, they are the right size, but quite awkwardly not aligned.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure. I've got like two sets of lines.
Yeah.
Displayed,
You can always just, you know, whenever you pick up your token, you can right-click him, and then you can drag around and see where he's going.
All right, so I'm gonna try to pling this one here.
That does hit. It really shouldn't, considering, but it does.
It doesn't have to.
Well, no, they've got an AC of 8. They're zombies. They're shit.
Clong.
As the dart just lodges and then slowly falls inside. You might not get that one back.
That's fine, and then
Bertie. Battlebred? Speak, man.
Okay, I was muted again.
You do this to yourself as well every time.
Yes, I usually mute yourself when I'm doing something else, and I don't want to disturb with.
I hope we didn't miss any great one-liners during the discussion about the troll.
Not really. I suppose.
I love the excitement I'm hearing in people's voices for this combat. Thanks, guys.
no, it's not that I'm not excited.
I don't want to go first, and then the next one's gonna go the pain in my balls.
It's not that I'm not enthusiastic. It's just I'm a monk. I want someone bigger, stronger to go before me first. I don't want to be the first one to run out there. I'm a coward.
If the fat guy orders the minions to kill us, he's gonna die.
He is also carrying a stick with a big glowing skull on it.
Yeah, mostly he wants it dead. So we make him dead first.
Yeah.
Or try to, at least. Does that hit?
It looks like it's going to, but then a wave of the hand And shield prevents it, barely. You are very close to AC, even with shield up.
I am not going to kill him then.
Well, not in one hit, no. That was never on the cards.
Yeah.
Anything else?
So yeah, no, that's would be it.
Victina.
Okay, let's see. What spell am I going to be using? And we did long rest, if I remember. Did we long rest or short rest?
Short rest.
You short rested.
Damn.
Yeah, it was only a short rest because I burnt a hit die.
Well, don't you have arcane recovery?
Do I?
No, she's a shadow sorcerer.
Oh, she's a sorcerer. Okay.
Yeah.
A sorceress. So bug climbing my monitor.
I suppose you then do you then have your sorcery points? I don't know if you used any of those.
I do, but none of my meta magic will do anything for that.
Okay.
I have dissonant spell and a subtle spell.
Well, he meant crunch down your meta magic points to make a spell slot.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Well, I have plenty. I was just more commenting to myself about what I could do. You know, I'm just gonna go with tried and true. One.
On who?
I'm trying to clear out these zombies guarding the assholes.
Well,
Goblins.
I mean, that flurry doesn't even bring the first zombie down.
Damn.
Well, it's a zombie.
Yeah.
They're kind of tough. He's pretty
Yeah.
close, though. He's quite dusty. You know, there's seepage that is not just the normal rot.
Well, let's see. Do I move forward?
Don't forget there is a spell cast, so probably don't want to be too close to each other.
Yeah.
Whatever could you be talking about?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. His turn now. First of all, his buddy is going to move. Then he's going to go... Yeah, he's going to use his bonus action. Well, first of all, he's going to take a shot. Oh, yeah, I actually need the true monsters. Where's it? There we go.
The true monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it's man.
Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. As he takes aim at... Yeah, blank. He's annoyingly speedy looking. Hey, that's a hit.
Oh, that's a hit. Ouch.
For 7 piercing.
Ouch.
Then he uses bonus action to get himself some fucking cover. He is now quite... Like, you can still make him out, but he is quite covered by the bushes. Now the Necromancer. He is also going to target someone. And let's double check the spell here. I'll save that one. Oh, I mean, Call Lightning is pretty nice. And Cloud Kill, that's really good. You guys are ready for level 5 spells, right?
Did you say Clued Kill?
Yes, it's specifically for Clued.
We are ready for spells that can kill us in one hit from full health.
Oh, yeah, why not? Let's do this one. He's gonna cast Blindness Deafness. After he moves up.
Or is that one for everybody?
One creature can see
No, he
within range.
can't actually get in range of that one. And this one is not a sorcerer type, that's why I had just to have that on him. He was going to enlarge the spell. No. Okay, so let's just go simple then. Yeah, that's pretty good. Victina. He's gonna target you.
Okay, and then is con save?
No, not with that there. Just with a simple cantrip.
Oh. Okay.
Do I have it listed here as the issue, though? Because, if I like to spit out as other things. Where is it? Ah, there we go. As he's going to try to chill touch you and miss. You see a ghastly hand reach out for you, and you just step back enough as you just feel the fingertips brush against you.
It's like, no, thank you.
The worrying thing was, it wasn't in a grasping motion. It looked a gentler kind of movement.
Ooh.
You can see that he too, while portly, is as pale as you are.
Oh dear.
And he's going to hide behind this bush. Garen. I have to double check the Necromancer spell list because it's just, they've got some interesting spells, but mostly close combat. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. Well, Garen's just gonna have to.
This is your time to
bravely
shine.
run. Yeah, and this time
Run
bring out
away.
so that he doesn't have to carry out the lady in his arms. He's gonna have to wear his shield. I thought of that. I did actually have a shield on me. But he's gotta run all the way down here, and that's his turn.
Okay. Also,
Just
back in
basically
one
Our
tick.
hero.
Yeah, back in one tick. Think about what you want to do once Garen is filled with skeleton arrows.
Oh,
You're not allowed to die because then I'll have to walk back through the mud.
That's a frog.
I don't think he can take us all the way. Unless, I mean, She kind of looks around. Unless Bertram would be willing to carry me, but I don't think he would.
He would need convincing.
the, the wife would be happy when he comes home with perfume on him.
Well, he does have perfume already.
Yeah, but not the one she bought.
Who says she bought it? She's a fucking orc.
Yeah, so.
Maybe Bertram just likes to smell good. Don't judge.
it would help in a swamp like this for sure.
I'm just saying, if you come home smelling of a perfume that you usually don't have on, that usually brings up questions.
What if I just like to
Yeah,
smell
like
nice?
why do you smell so funny? Here, take this mud bath.
Yeah,
Let's get the smell off of you.
get some
I don't
nice,
like it.
get some nice metallic smell on you.
Yeah. Blood, oil, and steel. His perfume of choice. Or rather hers.
It's just the kind of relationship of where it's just cheaper if they both use the same perfume.
Or are you discussing his weird novelty item?
No, it was just that it was whether Victina, if Garen is killed, who is gonna carry her through the swamp, and
I'm pretty sure she's got animate dead.
No, she does not.
Ah.
And then it was like Bertram was an almost acceptable second place.
Yes, now it's time for the Skellebones.
Hi, kitty.
On the bright side, only the back row actually have bows on them. So we just march forward. These ones march a little forward. And let's just make sure here. Yep, they're all within short range. Let's make sure these are the correct ones. Yes, they are. These are not the Dance Macabre skeletons. Yep, tagged as normal, so 3 arrows for Garen.
They all miss.
Mm-hmm. These ones do rattle incessantly. They might be dodging.
Or rattle their bone.
This ghoul,
Oh.
yeah, this ghoul you see moves quite stiffly, as it seems like it has to follow the Necromancer. Like, it's looking at you guys, it looks ravenous, but it's moving backwards awkwardly to stay by his side. Also, on Initiative 10, the goblins take a look at you, take a look at the undead, and disengage, dropping their shovels and stones. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and run to you. Blank, they are pulling at your trousers.
Gross.
They are pleading so much for their lives. Crisari can make out every word clearly. They are praising multiple gods, hoping they find a cat one.
I'm trying to like calm them down and be like, yes, I'll handle it. Just stop grabbing.
Bertram gets an attack of opportunity, he will take it.
I mean, Garen might have.
Wow.
Nah, I think he can see what's a threat and what's not. They throw up their arms.
Well, he won't get any other use out of his reaction, so he might as well kick the goblin.
No, I mean, they haven't moved out of your attack range. They moved into it.
Look, I washed my hands for supper.
Dude.
Ooh. I'm just going to run up and start like bashing my shield and say, "Come get me!" And I'm gonna take a shot at the injured zombie with a Sacred Flame.
Let's find out. I mean, they are at negative. You
Well,
did your 1 damage. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make noise, I guess.
Make your beard a little longer. If you had done twice the damage, that would have been a kill.
Oh. So it's not quite a Malgurn.
Yeah, it is a Malgurn. That's exactly a Malgurn.
Yeah.
It's got 1 hit point left.
I was gonna say, by my math, it is.
But you crept towards it, whereas he swings mightily.
I'm just here to help.
We'll see. Because you gathered their attention,
Thanks, buddy.
don't worry, 2 of them stay with Garen. So, let's see, we're swinging at... Nope, this is the wrong zombie swipe. Yeah, trim that down. There we go. That was the Dance Macabre version. So, 2 on Clued. Nice. And 2 on Garen. Nasty. Oh, fuck. 7 bludgeoning on you.
That's really bad.
That's pretty bad, yeah. It's quite high a number for them. Almost max damage, one might say. Dotem.
Totem screams, raging. Which icon? That one will do. As he charges in.
I like to go for the upturned fist.
He can make it to there. And attempts to cleave one of these.
Are you sure? You're
Go
25
for-
feet of movement.
Yeah, I'm on 25.
Okay. That's a hit.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a great... Oop. It's a pretty good cleave of the axe. It's seeping, it's falling apart, but you gotta push it harder.
Oh, that's all I got.
Yeah, I know, it's a bit weird that way, isn't it? That's why I went with a 2-weapon fighting barbarian.
Yeah, if I had one more level, I'd hit it twice, though.
I know, you don't. To be fair, though, you guys are way stronger than even this large assortment of bad guys.
Which is weird.
Not really. I mean, apart from a Necromancer, these are your basest level enemies. Zombies, skeletons,
Yeah, I guess.
ghouls.
We are
Yeah.
mostly a lot of players.
Wait a minute. So, Prisari is
Something's
missing
wrong
from this.
Yes. Do we
Did you
miss
roll?
this initiative?
Did she roll initiative?
Did she? Oh, I had to reload. I might not have
No.
anyone's initiative.
Pio, you there? Oh, she's muted right now. Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah. Could you roll initiative for me, please? Well, that's fine then. Okay, so you can go now. All right, were you sleeping?
A little. When does this thing auto mute? Oh. Does it auto mute?
Shouldn't.
It did. I
Weird.
guess you were idle for a bit.
Eh.
Do you know what the situation is?
We found the Necromancer in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the troll went, but okay.
They left him at the cave. They decided, we're not going to give him the letter yet. We're going to go back to the girl and maybe tell her what the voice is coming out of.
Okay, that's a good idea.
And we're rescuing the goblins.
Well, there hasn't been a formal
Maybe.
declaration. They just ran towards you, emptying their hands.
Yeah, but they didn't attack me as I ran by. This is a good sign.
And as I was saying, Crisari, since you can understand Goblin, they are praising so many gods to try and find a cat one as they tug at Blank's trousers, and they are just screaming that they were eating them. Also, they're
Sadly,
currently
not getting an attack of opportunity on them.
Yep. And currently we're being played by Bullywugs because I forgot to copy paste tokens onto this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was confused at first, but then I realized what was going on. I was like, it's probably just
Okay, going for the fresh zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Doesn't save. It actually takes the lightning damage and will be at disadvantage.
Nice.
Good turn. I'll buzz it there. Okay. Then we're top of a round again with Blank.
Top of the round, you say? I see one that's bleeding. It is time for cat scratch fever.
And let's see if it actually stays dead.
No, because it's a case of...
Oh.
Maybe.
Well, no. It has 1 HP left.
Me too, Blank Board.
But you can hit it again.
I was gonna say, are you it's fucking dead, okay? I don't give a shit.
No, now we get to see. It's 5 plus 8, so it's a pretty good chance of failure. Yeah, you kill it. You manage to punch its head right off in feline frustration.
I'm just wailing on it with claws, just trying to shred it. If I shred you into enough pieces, you won't be able to put yourself back together.
Is there like a vein throbbing in his forehead when I now say he malgurned it? It seems to be getting to you a little bit.
It's not you. I studied probability as part of statistics, and
I know
that's not how this should work. That's not how any of this should work.
Bertram,
that's why I'm frustrated.
There's some horrible, shitty goblins here. Also, one of them remains clinging to you, Blank. Actually, no, he wouldn't. If he sees you going towards the zombie, he lets go immediately.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say he followed me, what a brave boy.
I mean,
he probably turns to the dwarf, then thinks slightly better of it.
I mean, if you think about it, Bertram, there's only the women looking in this direction. Everyone else has walked forward. Maybe they just fell over.
Sadly, they are not actually shooting at him at the moment, so...
It would also be a tad hypocritical to just slave him out of hand.
Yeah, so with a heavy heart... Wait, the Necromancer got cover.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Quite a bit of cover.
like you do.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, he's still a squishy wizard. Literally, in this case, he's fat.
Yeah, still. We got a wounded zombie here, so let's try to end him.
It's a clear and easy hit. Let's see if Undead Fortitude will work. What's this? Oh, for
11
Giant
damage.
Slayer, yeah.
Yes.
Let's see, it's gotta beat 16. It doesn't. Surprisingly.
He's gone.
Your arrow cleaves through its neck, and it just collapses. It does a little bit of aggressive shaking towards Garen, but then falls down. Movement?
Also, he will move away from the goblins.
Okay. They actually look a little sad at that. Like, they see you as some big, strong attacking guy, and you backing away. Their ears...
He looks at them with disgust.
Their ears droop and their eyes start to well with tears as they think, how extra worse is our situation if he's running away?
He doesn't care.
He smiles, in fact. Big Tina.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's weird, too, because it looks like there's multiple grids here instead of just 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of lines, which is what initially confused me.
Yeah, the map is not properly aligned.
Yeah. Weird, though, because there are only 2 grids that work here.
I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
sure.
You've zoomed into the map. It's just a fair bit larger.
Mhm. What were you aiming for? Necromancer?
No. One second, let me move my doohickey.
Very technical term there, the doohickey.
First, I'm aiming for these skelly boys next to the Necromancer.
So this one takes 7. Everyone take... Are you doing, like, a 2 for each?
Yeah, I think I'll go for 2 for each.
Okay. They are both getting dusted up something fierce. Any bonus?
Nope.
Alrighty. The shifty guy is going to use his bonus action to be extra shifty. As he just vanishes from sight among the foliage. Then we have the Wiz, who will step out, see what's going on, check people, distances, ranges, and whatnot. Oh, yeah, you did draw attention to yourself, Clued.
I mean that about I mean.
Well, it's not so much it's just you're a holy man, so you... Damn it, I forgot to input Ray of Sickness. Let's check it. Oh yeah, it's not in the compendium bit. Bleh.
Mother get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
Ah well, we'll skip that spell then.
That used to be the Navy theme song. Freaking great.
I mean, I could just do this, I suppose. Like, 1 or 2 of those would probably work.
Somebody have a problem?
It's okay. It's not occurring.
That would kill the goblins. That would be terrible.
Would it?
No, it wouldn't be.
Yes, it would.
And nothing of value was lost.
Maybe Vistina wants some servants.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Ah, yes, the Cornelius approach.
It's what happens every time. I want a minion.
There you go. Nice 20-foot radius.
I think you could do better than goblins.
It's okay. He's just going to chill touch again, but this time against Clued. And it hits!
That 7's not bad.
Yeah. So there's the issues, though.
Oh, yeah, you can't heal yourself for this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm about half.
Then he's going to back away. Get back under cover. Crouch even. Garen.
Yeah. Well, first of all, he's got to try and move to this side of the zombie before hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
13?
Yeah, it's a zombie.
Well, I can't remember. 11?
They are one of the easiest things to hit. I mean, if you want, you could always...
Eight or something?
Yeah, 8. You could always put a smite in there if you want to get rid of those spell slots.
Oh, I don't have any more spell slots.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I used it on some of the bigger creatures we met.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, rattle turn. Actually, they are organized enough since they're being commanded like this. They would know to do this. Although, only 2 of them get flanking because the zombie is not that useful tactically. As they draw their short swords. And yes, these are the correct version. Nice!
Ow.
Nice! Oh, no. Well, it's the same modifier, so it doesn't matter. 5. And 9. It's a fair old carving.
14. I can do that. Deal with that.
I'm still kind of wondering why zombies are so much dumber than skeletons.
Well, it's because it's a very basic animation of the zombie, whereas it takes more effort to keep the bones together, so it's a more involved process, and then the skeletons are more sort of commanded and ordered around. Like a zombie is just, you're putting some negative plane energy in there to get it moving. But with a skeleton, you have to work hard to piece it together and keep it together. So, they would wind up being more intelligent just from the more work that's been put in.
Mm.
Besides, it's just a case that some creatures just shouldn't have, some statistics. It doesn't make sense that there's any intelligence on a zombie. Let's see, we're going to draw our bows. However, Garen is kind of covered. Plude, on the other hand. Oh, actually, no, they know who to go for. There's a lady out on her own. So we're going for Victina.
No.
1, 2, 3.
All hit.
Oh.
You don't have shield?
Yikes.
It was not on.
You can use a reaction.
It's a reaction,
It's a reaction
yeah.
spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. I don't have shield.
Then never mind.
You fool.
You don't have mage armor either?
Nope.
Well, there goes most of your
Oh,
health,
no,
I think.
I do have mage armor.
Okay, so the
Uh-huh,
13
now she
probably
does.
misses at least.
Did you actually cast your mage armor?
It lasts 8 hours. I'll say she does if she trims a
Yeah.
spell slot.
Yeah.
So does
In
the
which case?
does the 14 still hit?
No.
Okay then, you just take 5
Wait,
damage. Because it puts your AC to
yeah,
like 14.
the 14 does. The 14 does hit.
You have a 0 dex.
I have a 1 dex.
Does the mage armor put you to 14?
13 plus his dex.
Yep.
14 is exactly the correct number.
Okay, then instead you get wrecked for 12.
Yep.
The ghoul now. And then you see it's just surrogate with its voice. It's a weird noise. There's a splash of horrible mud near Bertram. 2 ghouls surface. Although, looking at them, these are mangy fucking ghouls, even by their standards. They might not have the same statistical potency of a normal ghoul. And also they spent their turn rising up. Clued. Oh, wait,
Well,
hang on.
shit.
Hang on. Initiative 10. The goblins go to the one who seems the strongest. And is not a dwarf. Or surrounded by the undead. Like, there's a few disqualifiers for a couple of you. Now it's your turn, Clued.
I'm going to...
Actually, no, come to think of it, they go to Crisari. She's slightly further away from the undead.
Do they pass by me?
Yes.
He wants an attack of opportunity so bad.
I actually
You're
haven't
sick.
added that yet.
I mean, it's just a short sword or something. You've got that. You can drag it in from the compendium.
Nah, it's gonna be an unarmed.
You're a sick man, you know that, Battlebred?
I
Just
know.
doesn't respect. He just doesn't respect goblins.
Yeah, who'd mistreat goblins? I mean, next he's gonna put a fucking rat in their stomach so it can try and eat its way out.
I knew that. Yeah.
It's the most gratuitously awful thing that Malgern has done.
Yeah, and I can't remember why I decided to do that either.
I know, because there was no reason for it.
Look, I'm new to D&D. I'm learning. Okay?
All you were, I mean, for some reason you decided torture is the punishment for Droop taking the wagon out for a joyride.
He's a fucking goblin.
I may have ran a hobgoblin that one time.
I may have dialed it up to 11 there. I'm sorry, you know.
You tragically miss.
Yeah, it's not about the damage, it's about the message.
They didn't see the message. I mean, everyone else did, but they are running away. Clued. Make us proud. You also have a ghostly hand on your throat.
Yeah, you know, I'm into it, I guess.
Well, you don't have to be. It's your choice as a character.
I suppose I would just start by fucking up this zombie with a nice old blessed mace.
I do have a meme image for that. Hang on. It actually applies pretty well here. The blessed mace on that zombie. Yeah. It's a good solid hit.
And then I will kind of stripe to the side here and I don't know.
I mean, he is a disadvantage to attack you, and he's pretty shit anyway as a zombie, so you could maybe risk that attack of opportunity.
Actually, yeah, I will do that then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will go here and try to back up Garen a bit in the front, get a better angle.
Thanks to him getting zapped by Crisari. He doesn't hit, I think.
Ooh, that was close. Yeah, it's a miss, but close.
And there goes his shock. I think it's only the first attack, because it's a cantrip.
Yeah, I believe it's only one.
However, he moves in on the Goth. So one's for Victina.
That missed.
Man, that would miss most wizards. It's amazing. And then
Keyword in that sentence, most.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? This one's gonna also go for. That's an attack opportunity if you want to take it, Garen.
Yeah.
I mean, there can be wizards with 5 dexterity.
That's 16. 5 damage.
Yeah, you send
I'm
it
more
off.
impressed by...
Though I would assume wizards with 5 dexterity are not around for very long.
I mean,
No,
maybe long.
because how much constitution does Zarzul have?
None.
Dexterity, not constitution.
I know, but still, he's he's just low modifiers. Like
Victina, you've been thumped.
Oof.
Yep.
Just like in the shoulder, you know, it stings a bit. I mean, it's not going to bleed or anything. It's just that's annoying.
Ow.
Dick. Crisari, you have goblins tugging at your dress in hope.
They've tried everyone else. We've all failed.
Yes. You were all too close to the undead.
Or heavily bearded.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, goblin acquaintances, but we have to dispose of this necromancer before it becomes too much trouble.
They nod and gesture for, go ahead, please, go ahead. Do this.
I wonder if we could ask them to start throwing rocks.
I likely could.
You could.
Hmm.
Only you had magic stone.
If only I did.
What a classic.
She's done that before. She has armed NPCs they were tagging along with us.
It was perhaps the best way we could have survived that situation.
Fucking awful situations.
Though, what was it? Fairy Fire also helped incredibly.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I have 2 castings left, and this looks like a prime time for one.
Well, you guys did take a short rest, so you might have used your arcane recovery.
I did.
Okay.
That's why I have 2 castings instead of 1.
Fair enough.
So let's blast some ghouls. Go. Oh, why not? We're gonna have some fun. Use a different spell. Damage type.
Is this a radius or a single character?
It's a cone.
Cone, okay.
It is a 30-foot cone.
Yeah, we'll definitely get both of them. And they both fail massively. So they are
Great.
both frozen.
And have 0 movement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I can move down here.
Do they get a save at the end of a turn?
No, they have to use their action to break free.
Okay. It's a new spell.
And that's my turn.
Good turn.
It is a fantastic spell. Thank you, Fizzban.
Fizzban, you the man.
It just gives so many fun spells.
I mean, my favorite, though, is the Fairy Dragon one. That is just... You can just do so many status effects for the hell of it. And you can flush out what rolls are good or bad.
Oh, you mean Nathir's?
Yeah, the Cone of Mischief.
I
Or Cube of Mischief.
Yeah, I love that spell. It's just so much fun. And the best part is about it, it's incapacitated. I don't think anything is immune to incapacitated. Just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, incapacitated is usually just a secondary effect of other status effects like paralyze.
Yeah.
Or
It's also got fun flavor and multiple different saves.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes it really fun.
Hit damage on that one there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if it falls. It does. Undead Fortitude not coming through on these zombies. But yes, you stick your axe in it. Then you decide, why not? I'll go further. And you cleave it in twain.
Yes, now I'm trying to make a decision. Um, I'm going to stride off to assist the paladin.
Victini, you get to look from aside as the big muscled meat shield just slabs upon slabs of muscle, walks by you.
Beautiful.
I can't even reach the paladin.
Yeah, I was about to say, you can't even reach.
I mean, if he gets started now, in another turn, you'll meet him. You also have javelins, so, next turn you could just chuck one.
Yeah. But I can actually go here, and then next turn I can get there.
Blank.
Don't worry, I won't abandon you.
Feline agility, go.
And
You must try and take out those two
scratch
bulls at the top.
'em.
I think he forgot about the 2 ghouls above him.
Did I?
Maybe.
Yeah, I did.
It's up to you,
'Cause
though. I mean, Victina is currently in danger. Those guys
Yeah,
are frozen in place by Krasari.
She just got hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna get this guy off. So scratch 1.
Yeah.
Is that a hit? I can't remember.
Yeah. Yes, it's a hit.
Unless you roll a 1, you can't miss.
Okay.
Literally in this case, yes. Even technically, a 1 would hit if they're not automatic failures. Yes, that is also a hit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You just did it. But let's see. It does stay standing. It's at 1 HP.
Of course, if it was anyone.
But you did bring it to 0 for a moment.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
You would have had to declare your flurry of blows beforehand.
Son of a bitch! I do have to declare that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Like now and again, I'll let you mulligan and say if you want, you can spend a key point and roll 1 extra attack. But you know what I mean. This is an important moment here. You took your moment. You struck it twice, waited to see if it falls, and it didn't. So
yeah, that makes sense. I just haven't used flurry of blows in a while, so I had to remember.
Yep.
But I'm
Do you have
gonna
any other moves
anyway.
with that? Are you like what type of monk is blank?
I'm wave the open palm.
And yeah, you would have some special moves too by this point.
I have patient defense. That lets me take the dodge action and then step like the wind, where I can disengage or dash.
Okay.
And my jump distance is double.
Bertram.
So, yeah.
Krasari basically served those ghouls up on a platter. They aren't getting to you this turn. Or the next.
Yeah. I will move next to her and shoot one of the ghouls.
It's a hit.
And
they have lost HP.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just thinking if I should add the favorite foe too, but I only have 1 use left.
And there was no need.
And that's also for the Necromancer.
Yeah.
Or the shifty guy, depending on who I see first.
Yes.
He's about to go and backstab Claude, so
Clued.
That was enough to put it down. Victina. There's still a rotten zombie. It's honestly unpleasant because Blank was basically punching the back of a head, launching fluids and bits of its rotten head towards you.
Yeah, because I was clawing at it, so I was clawing bits and pieces away. Like
its head doesn't sit in place all that comfortably. Let's see. Let's see if that'll do it.
Brain.
Like Blank wants to lick his paws clean, but he knows better.
Congratulations, you managed to just reach out with a finger, holding the arm back as much as you can, and zap it.
Nice.
Any movement? Take cover with the goblins.
And she just pats one on the shoulder.
He jumps.
Really?
First of all, there is a very slight rustling in the bushes. Somewhere.
I don't know.
Somewhere, Victina.
One of our bushes.
Not that close.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
However, he is revealing himself as he shoots. So it is with advantage.
Fuck.
And you know who he's going for.
Yep.
Did I scroll too far? Yes, there we go. 18, I believe, hits.
Oh, yeah.
For 10 piercing, and... I need to reduce this one. Because we're not dealing with 2 ferocious, but he does get sneak attack.
Oh.
For an extra 6 damage. Yeah, 16's pretty nasty.
Yeah, I was dead at the 10.
Well, it's alright, it counts as 1 hit.
Yeah, I know. I was more commenting that I was dead at the 10.
I'm watching the goblins screaming right now. We didn't do this.
Yeah, they are terrified that Bertram's going to look back and see them as they're trying to position Victina to be standing up again.
Weekends at Birdie her.
And then he uses his bonus action to hide.
Coward.
Oh, wait. I forgot the Necromancer's turn. The main show. Let's see. How close is Garen now? Getting closer, getting closer. Which is not a good thing at all. Let's see here. Oh! Well, that's nice. Yes.
Why did you start sounding like an excited old British grandma?
I don't know. You just stand still, dearie. You and that Clued. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
My plan.
The DC is actually 14, so Garen's fine.
Ooh.
Clued, however, is now held. Clued, this is not going to go well for you. Possibly. And then he's going to back away, back under cover. Now it is Garen's turn.
Well, with Clued obviously being in distress, I'm going to see if I can dispatch the skeleton that's to the south of me.
It's a hit.
Yep. Oh.
It's the weakest hit you could do.
Oh.
Oh.
We can only surmise that as he brings his blade in to save Clued, this noble man who prays once a week, like he's starting to remember all of the elements of Clued, and thinking, is this a noble act I perform?
You should probably stop doing that and go heal somebody who's down. You might do better at that.
I am way the fuck away to be able to do that.
So am I. I have a 30-foot healing range.
And you're not
It takes
going
me 2
anywhere,
turns anyway.
fucker. Any movement, Clued? Or Garen? Manover's not from Clued.
No.
Yeah. Nope. Actually, hang on.
Yeah, good reposition. What odds you're going to take a hit from a skeleton? It's only going to matter if it's an auto crit in melee. Be terrible if that would happen, hey, Clued?
I probably deserve to die.
Gotta try and move over here.
I wouldn't go that far, but yes. And the skeleton takes attack opportunity, does not hit.
Nope.
But now it's the skeleton's turn. And they're less interested in you than usual, Garen. For some reason, they all really just like the look of Clued. Hey, it's already a crit.
Tasty.
I'm gonna put a disadvantage on that one. I got protection.
Okay, but the other one gets it.
Not a crit, though.
Not a crit, yeah.
Well, it is. He's paralyzed. It's an auto crit if he's hit when paralyzed in melee.
Right.
For 11 damage. Because, yeah, it's only the one attack.
Ow.
That's why protection is not that great. I need some more benefits to it, really. But then the arrows come. And Garen, you're no longer covered. And all those miss.
Yep.
Arrows just sailing and tinking off the armor.
So while not being able to do much damage, still managed to block a short sword and then be able to deflect all those arrows.
Mm-hmm. This ghoul saw just the fucking arrow lodge through the skull, so he can try and just frantically break off the discolored acidic ice, just smashing and pulling at it frantically. That's his. Let's see. Does he get his movement once he breaks it off on that turn?
Probably.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And you see him try to move away from you, Bertram, And then he keeps walking forwards towards you. But even in this twisted creature's eyes, you can see it's not really got its heart in it. Victina, do you have anything like a healer's kit or something on you?
Let me. I would. Well, you see, I'm trying to check, but oh, there we go. I'm lagging like a motherfucker.
Yeah, our internet's being slow.
Okay. It's pretty unlikely, but just in case.
I have a potion of healing. 2 of them.
You're about to get a familiar situation to a wizard. But we'll see. They have to investigate.
I have Cure Wounds. I'm a ranger.
Mm-hmm.
And
But-
I have not spent a spell slot.
I know, but your turn has not come up yet. The goblins are panicking because they think if Bertram looks back at them, they will blame them for Victina going down. So they quickly start to paw over you and search in your pockets and bag. And they do not find the potion. They're shitting themselves now. And so
So they fail to find it.
5, 10, 15, 20, and they dash. They're gone.
They failed to find the obvious potion? I don't have much in my shit.
Yeah. No, they are panicking right now, so they are basically inspecting the same hair care kit. Like 4 or 5 times. No, it must be under here. It's behind the comb. It has to be. Clued, give me a wisdom saving throw.
I theoretically should be good at those.
You should. Don't worry, this
Don't
happens.
say that.
You're fine. You're no longer held.
Woo!
Which is good. That frees up the Necromancer for more spells.
Yeah.
Crisari was a wizard?
Yes.
Alright. So no healing there.
Nope. Well, I mean, maybe. Maybe she will invent healing sword before a young, aspiring goblin prodigy.
Maybe that goblin read that in an old tattered book.
There are no zombies left. Yep. So I delete that. So it's Crisari, you're up. The tide is turning.
But we have a ghoul. And ghouls are dangerous.
They are. It's a fair point.
Alright. Now I believe I have a healing potion. No, don't think.
Yeah, I think Victina was the only one who bought them from the merchant.
Can I speak out of turn order?
Yeah, he can speak.
Yeah. Basically, he would probably gesture her to deal with the ghoul. Because he can handle. How's she called again?
Just, I've got this.
Victina.
I've got Victina. I've got the rich lady.
Then I will go and do the stupid thing. It will either work out wonderfully or hilariously bad. So we're all going to have fun.
It's a pretty good chance of working.
Can you go to the other side of me instead?
No, all she's doing is just shocking grasp. It's fine.
No, I mean for some.
Yeah, advantage, but yeah.
Wait.
Well, it hits.
No, it was mostly for for the future turn.
Hmm.
It would be more useful if she would stand left of me.
Why?
What I have in mind. Because I can potentially protect both you and Arena this way because I have something for that.
Yeah.
You need to be within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
Yeah. And you manage to tase that ghoul pretty hardly. It's quite scarred up.
It also can't take reactions now.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not having a good day, but also you already saw on its face it wasn't. Weird, that. Totem.
Okay. I'm going to try and perceive the hell out of this area and see if I can see that sneaky bastard.
Now remember, if you don't deal damage or get hurt, you will lose that rage.
I know, but we've got to find this
And maybe
bloody
there's
bastard.
someone faster than you and maybe wiser than you who could try to hunt him.
Possibly.
It's a possibility, yes.
That
Someone
tree must be in. That tree! Kill the tree!
The bush beside you, Dotem, you're pretty sure it was speaking goblin.
Okay.
Do you want to... I'll give you a chance here. Do you want to try and throw a javelin at a skeleton? It will be a disadvantage. But I'll give you a chance to not use your full turn doing that.
Okay.
Despite how terrible that was.
Javelin back at that one there.
Yeah. It's tragically a miss. That wasn't even with disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's alright. You tried. Blank.
onward. We will continue. The clawing will continue until something.
There's a grumpy dwarf in the swamp who's thinking you're stealing a kobold's line.
Well, actually, these are undead. So let's try this. Actually, not that I think it matters, but
Well, yeah, you know it matters. You've beaten up skeletons, remember? Previous session.
yeah,
You know that bludgeoning works really well.
I know. But I'm just saying, like,
Which is why you basically douse Clued in bone shrapnel.
whatcha?
There's
It's like
bits of it getting
confetti.
in your collar and in your hood.
Then I step forward.
Well, you kind of step back, but sure.
Anybody else want some? Who else wants some? Whatcha?
Oh.
Just for fun, roll me a d20. You're fine. And again, you forgot to declare stuff like a flurry of blows.
I know. Yeah, I gotta. Cause what else am I gonna use those key points for? Let's be honest.
All right,
You wanted
Bertram.
to see if his hand got caught in the rib cage.
He was gonna fall over.
I was just
Nice.
gonna. Yeah, I was gonna
He was
topple
gonna,
over.
he was gonna slip on a slug and just fall over.
Yeah.
Getting too cocky, too sure of himself, and then whoop.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it was really like, I just took one down. Who else wants some? And then whoop.
All right, Bertram, you know that this ghoul cannot claw at you right now because he is fucking spasming from the taser.
All right. I'll. Does work. Yes, that's enough movement. I walk over. Do the cure wounds. This is not extra damage.
Yeah.
It's just for healing.
Bettina, you awaken, face down in the mud. And you also feel your back sweat as the goblins had to roll you around to check your pockets.
But she's fully caged in mud.
Pretty much, yeah.
I hate everything.
And also
You can
this
hate everything from over there. Come here.
and also this crossbow bolt doesn't go with your lace.
Come here next to me.
We'll see if
It's
she
not
does.
even. The crossbow bolt isn't even oak. It's just made of pine.
It's from pressure board. It's just made from bits. Victina, you are on the ground.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up and move one spot over.
Now Bertram did suggest in his roguish, horrible way, but he wanted you to be beside him.
Yeah, stand next to me.
On this guy.
Well, yeah, roll me damage. Obviously, a 20 hits.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah. And he's just incinerated. You just watch that fire mote flit through his open, screaming mouth, and then just the inner light coming as his chest falls away in ash. It's the turn of someone sneaky who has definitely not been spotted by a dwarf. Like, we could say very actively, this dwarf does not see this coming. As he pops out of the bush. Lines up his crossbow. It was his mother's, you know. Does a 16 hit?
Oh, that's on me.
Yep.
I believe it does. Yep.
Well, on the bright side, you're resistant to all this.
That's 3 damage.
Well, hang on. With an extra 10 for sneak attack. So you take 8 total.
Excellent.
And then he hides again. Doing his sneaky shitbag things.
Show yourself!
You say while chewing on the bolt like a fucking cigar. Let's see here. Man, there's quite a few of you now. This is getting dangerous for the Necromancer. So, yeah, let's see here. That's no good. Ooh, you know? Well, it might be okay, maybe. Oh, he is... yes, he is running out of spell slots, actually. So it's just going to be another chill touch. Let's see. No advantage on this one. We'll have it be on Garen. 16 just
That's
misses?
a miss. Yeah. 2 away.
Okay. Yes, and then he's going to back away once again. Going to keep advantage of that cover, even though only one person has a bow. Garen.
Yeah. Move to over here. Trying to just make sure that I get some advantage on the hit on that skeleton. It's a hit.
It is a hit.
6.
It's not much of a hit, but it's a hit. It's not even dusty yet.
Yeah, because I hit so low last time.
It's the turn of the Bone Brigade, however.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't really care about you. They're still getting commanded to beat up Clued. So one's got advantage. Didn't work, though.
Ooh.
Clued, you're doing well.
I'm not dead.
Garen, on the other hand.
Yeah, those 2 hits.
But one misses so badly. That's a couple of ones in short order.
It's minus 12.
And there's one more issue with you, Garen. Finally, the ghoul claws towards you. Again, though, it's a case of it doesn't look like it's moving correctly. Like there's more force coming from it sideways than forward. Yeah, they're way down here. It's gonna try to rake you with its claws. And misses.
Yep.
And it looks utterly terrified that it's in this situation. Clued! Bones.
Hello. Can I cast Aid on myself? Is that a thing I'm allowed to do?
Yeah, you're allowed to.
Excellent. Well, then I will use a spell slot to hit all 3 of us up here. With an extra 5 hit points.
I wouldn't worry about the maximum part. Nothing will target or drain you. You just got a nice 5 healing there. Until it goes away 8 hours later.
I don't really. I'll stay here.
You sure?
I mean, what are the chances he has a fireball up in there somewhere?
I'll let you
Guess
know
you
there
wanna
is
answer
no
that?
chance. There is no chance he has a fireball because that would be too much for your level.
Good to know.
This is almost like it's a curated and expertly balanced encounter. In general, it's just, yeah, fireball be too much. And look at how busted up you guys are from just a couple of skeletons. It's too much wear and tear. Crisari.
March forward.
March forward. Haha.
Get out.
If I do, the campaign ends.
And that means we're victorious.
No, that means you lose. Nothing gets resolved. There's no happy ending. It actually saves.
Nice.
Surprising.
That's my turn.
Mm-hmm. Dotem.
Still screaming about bloody people hiding from him.
Yep.
He's going to look around even harder.
You spot him. Well, yeah. I mean, what do you expect with a 19? Although, there's also quite a bit of intervening cover, but you know he's there in that bush.
Far away.
Well, I mean, he's still got his movement. Although it is difficult terrain, so he's got 2 squares of movement.
This could be a problem. Okay, full speed ahead. I know you're in there. That's my turn.
It's just running up to him furiously. I know you're in there.
Come out with your hands up.
You might be surprised. It's probably not that convincing. If you want, you can try with an increased fucking AC issue to throw a javelin at a skeleton at disadvantage. Although at this point, actually, your rage is gone.
And no, I don't have any.
Oh no, you didn't. You got
my
hit.
bonus to move and my action to perceive. I've got
That's fair
nothing
enough.
left.
Okay, yeah. So you may hope he aims at you again. Yes, I forgot. He did actually blank.
Yay.
Maybe now you can hit them.
Maybe
And you have
now.
to, but I help.
You don't. You're not considered flanking, are you?
If you move on
I
to
mean,
the
you can move
zombie.
over.
I move on to the.
Yeah, if you move on to that one.
Like, it doesn't matter that much, but make sure you note the 5 feet of movement used.
And wham.
Oh god.
It's got
Wow.
advantage because of flanking, though, so that's his one saving grace.
Yeah. Oh
Wow.
my
That's
god.
so much better.
Now, think about this. Now is the time to say, I might spend a key point.
Yes, flurry of blows. I'm spending that key point.
There you go. You got 2 more attacks. This one's still at advantage.
So, sorry, that one hits.
No.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
said as long as I didn't roll a 1.
No,
On the
that was on the
zombies.
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 Oh, okay.
Skeletons have a little bit of armor on them.
Alright, so 2 more attacks are coming. Yeah.
That's
There,
a hit.
finally.
But again, you have advantage on this one, so you never know. But that's enough to bust it apart anyway.
Yeah, we'll just go with that. And
So
then-
scoot across to the next.
Yep. One more attack.
At advantage. 14 hits. And once again, you bust up that skeleton.
Yeah.
Just go in there with the knuckles. The weird, multi-jointed knuckles.
Yeah, he's not used to really fighting with a closed paw, but he's doing his best.
Just grimacing through the pain.
Yeah, maybe some gloves.
Any further movement?
I don't.
You got 15 more.
There's this thing.
Or 25 more.
You could go give Garen some advantage.
You could get closer to the Necromancer, sure.
Yeah.
I like this idea of yours. Good job.
Yeah, he's probably going to regret this, but yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Is it a good plan?
I don't know, but I gave you 5 hit points to tank for me, so...
Yeah, you did give me 5 hit points back, so, I'm almost at full again.
Let's double check here. Did Rain have Ray of Sickness at this point? No, she didn't. Damn it. Did I put it on the Druid?
The Druid? The Druid?
Mm-hmm.
The Druid.
Nah, they don't get that. That's okay.
Don't.
I'm pretty sure this is his big attack spell as well, but I forgot to put it in.
Shame.
Let's... hang on. Let's,
I guess I'll have to use something.
yeah, let's just close the roller so I can now look it up. Ray of Sickness. Yes, this would be very handy to have right now. Okay, good. Yes, that works. Yes. Alrighty. So, let's jump to Birdie then. Let's just do the attack. Hang on, is it a con save or just a hit? Okay, there's a con save involved. Look at that. Also, you're muted right now if you're not hearing anything from you.
Yes, I was muted. I will keep moving.
I
The wizard lady.
hope he's
And
noted
wave.
himself and not for me for pointing that out.
Nope.
Who are you shooting? Because you definitely hit them.
Yeah, I did say I want to hit the skeleton. If I had known it was a crit, I would have
This one?
aimed it at the Necromancer.
Well,
No, the wound.
you target beforehand. Yeah. Okay, the wounded
Yes.
one. Yeah, it is
Yes.
definitely smashed apart.
That's why I said if I had known before, it would have been a crit. I would have targeted the Necromancer, but yeah. As is. I'm gonna kill the skeleton and wave to the mud lady to come next to me for the same reason as last time.
The monk lady?
Mud.
Mud lady.
Mud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I can turn the roller
That's
back
not
on.
a good title.
Vernon got a wife?
Yes, that's not a good title to have.
Oh no, she would never do that.
The Mistress of Mud?
You don't understand, my darling daughter. He's an up-and-comer in the construction industry.
He's getting into real estate. He's gonna own
Mud
half
huts,
Salt
they're
Marsh.
very vogue right now.
I am only going to marry a nobleman, father.
Vernon could totally be noble.
He is!
What?
Just disowned.
I thought he was, yeah.
Don't you remember your bullshit family history you wanted me to include?
Yeah.
So technically he is a noble, it's just the country might not exist anymore.
wonder why.
Because people are looking for anyone in charge.
Because he's the great-great-great-grandson of Strahd. What else? Who are you hitting with a firebolt?
I'm trying to hit that
That's
Skelly all the way. Yeah.
And let's double check here. You don't have.
The Cornelia special.
It doesn't even hit either. He's got quite a bit of cover from that.
Yeah, but it was worth a shot.
Yep.
She didn't want to try to go over Garen's head.
And now it's the turn of the study of dead colors. The Necromancer. Alrighty.
God damn it.
You know, he still hates you, Clued. You're a holy man.
Shows what he knows.
Well, you know. Ah, yeah, this isn't it.
He looks sort of like a holy man.
Okay, that works there. And he's going to shoot a ray of sickness upon you. He is within 60. Yeah, he is clearly within 60. He hit!
Ooh.
Nice! Don't worry, this could still be a Cornelius Firebolt. It's not.
Oh.
Oh, wait, actually, he did upcast it. So, it's an extra d8 of damage. Oh, nice, 19.
Oh.
Ow.
Does the con save matter? Or are you down?
He could be down. I don't know.
For who?
Are you down or still up? After 19
Uh,
damage.
Stay down.
Yeah, but what about the con save?
Well, the con
What
save
make
is
it
to see if he's poisoned or not.
But if he's already down,
It doesn't matter.
No good. Very down.
very sad.
Get on. Clued.
Yeah.
He fell. Oh, wait, hang on, I forgot. There's also Shitbag.
What?
No, don't worry, it's none of you.
Yeah, I was like, who the hell are you talking about? That's rude.
You know who?
Algern's not here.
Artemis and Cherry Light.
I could give him double swords if you really want.
No. He uses a sword and a dagger.
That's basically double swords with with one less step. He's going to dash,
Although,
which for you, and only for you, Dotem, does break his cover. 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, 60. Aims his crossbow. It was his mother's, you know, Garen. Let's see here. I'm going to say he has advantage, but not sneak attack. Because a case of, like, you know, Dotem yelling out about it.
Mm.
Wow. Wow, man. So disappointed in you. Now it's Garen's turn. As a crossbow bolt sails somewhere in his vicinity, not really anywhere near him.
All right.
It's like when you get that wide view in a film and you can see that there's a character standing on the road and a plane somewhere up in the sky in the distance.
His mother would not be proud.
All right. Gotta try and do a risky maneuver here.
This little maneuver is going to cost us 40 years.
Gotta try and move away here.
Comes the claws. But I mean, what odds, right? See,
Yeah,
you're
that's a
fine.
miss.
It's not that risky.
And then I'm gonna lay on hands on Claude. It's gonna get 10 points.
Oh, I'm alive! Thank you, Garen.
Do remember to wash your hands afterwards.
That's okay. I can't get sick. And then I'm gonna move down here.
But you
Hey,
can
buddy.
still be... Hang on. But you can still be a carrier, Scotch.
That's okay. That's just gonna count against the guy here.
Don't forget, you can still be a carrier.
Yeah.
Bone Brigade. Well, Clue's sort of, he's alive, but, you know, he doesn't really notice just yet because he's not off the ground. So we're going to shoot at you, Blank.
Rude.
Hey, look at that, which means you get to do your thing.
Yes.
And you can't fail it.
So I do it.
Okay, you use your reaction to catch the arrow.
Uh-huh.
Now it is on you if you want to use a key point to throw it back. You don't have to.
Fuck. Yeah, but I'm going to.
Just remember, it will be a disadvantage because of the ghoul.
In that case, no, I'll keep the key point. You're.
So you snatch the arrow out of the air, then let go because it's a dirty, filthy, undead arrow. Horrible looking.
I just kind of snap it in half with my paw, you know, because that's cool.
That's so cool. That way you've got 1d6 splinters in your hand now.
Oh,
Yeah. Hopefully some.
Just shake it out. Just shake it out.
Hopefully some beautiful lady saw me do that.
Is that an option here? One's an elf and one's a nobleman, so beautiful lady doesn't quite translate there. Like they're a little bit detached from there. Also, the ghoul wheels around you in order to stop you getting to the Necromancer. As it then tries to claw you. Did you? And fails so terribly. So poorly. There's a lot of ones today.
It's nice to know it's not just me.
Yep. Clued, you're on your back.
I should probably stand up.
You should.
Yeah, plans. Can I even get to the... No.
I mean, you can walk closer and then use Sacred Flame or something.
Yeah. And how much cover does this guy have? Half cover from the plant?
Pretty hefty cover, yeah.
But it doesn't matter if you're using Sacred Flame.
Right. I want to use Guiding Bolt, but only +5.
That would be tricky.
I'll just get close and use inflict wounds. Start with a Sacred Flame. Ah.
Why? Do I want to tap out that he might have a chance of dodging this? He doesn't, but I mean, it's the first damage he's taken, and it's 2 points.
Yeah, you're on fire now. Ah.
Lel.
Oh, also, only a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
I forgot about doing this with Blank as well. As you got close enough, you are currently deafened. The two of... Well, we'll see if Blank does his wisdom save. But Claude is certainly deafened right now, as his head fills with chattering of teeth and the rattling of bones. Blank, you're
okay?
fine. You're able to shake it free. It's not like the sound is actually there. Like, Clued, you don't see Blank's ears just focused entirely on that noise. Crisari.
From here, can I see Garen and his friend?
You can, very clearly. I mean, Garen's a pretty big guy, but you can still see him for purposes of using a spell.
Oh, good.
Something that's a roll to hit might have cover, though. Might apply cover to it.
It's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing it doesn't require cover.
Yeah.
Or require a hit. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh. He does fail.
That's my turn.
2 damage.
Yep.
As again, this little...
That's working weapon attack.
Yep. It's very handy that way. Durham. He just keeps getting away from you.
Surprising that, isn't it? It's like I've got less movement.
You kind of took yourself out of the fight doing this.
think I can make it to there. As long as that bank at the bottom there is solid.
I'll allow it. Blank.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Why are you running?
He's not even looking back at you right now. He's busy. Poppunch. That's a hit.
Yeah, of course.
As you cave in its cheek.
Get him a body bag.
Still pretty tough, though. It's still up.
How about now?
Definitely not. I mean, it's close. But there's no
If
cigarello.
I hadn't been chasing that guy around, he'd probably still be aiming pot shots at us with arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, give me a wisdom save.
Oh, shit, this keeps happening. Oh.
You're fine. Bertram.
Wisdom save?
Nope. Your turn.
My turn. No mind. Moving up as well. And can I actually shoot? That's the wizard now? Necromancer?
You can, but it is a tricky shot with a lot of cover. You get like a +4 in his AC.
Okay. What's the thing on the rogues? Rogue again?
He's currently disadvantaged on his next attack. Because he's been lightly tased.
Lightly glazed.
No, that's a wizard chef.
Oh.
Actually, I think I'll try to hit the rogue first.
There is some cover there just because Garen is in the way. But, you know.
Yeah, it's less cover than us for the wizard, I suppose.
It is less cover.
Yeah. Then it will be... No, why did that not work?
Because it came up a 1 on the dice.
Oh, right. I wasn't scrolled completely down in the chat. That's...
We all get to enjoy that now as a group.
Yeah.
Any further movement if possible? Any bonus?
Nope. Keep standing right next to the squishy wizard. And assume the other squishy sorceress will not have forgotten my previous statement about trying to protect her.
Well,
so
it's only been 6 seconds. Kind of thing sticks in the memory, you know?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Victina.
Well.
I mean, at this point, I don't think it's all that necessary, but just in case.
What kind of... Does he use a long sword? Artemis Entreri?
Yes, he uses a long sword and a short dagger.
Okay, adding this attack now.
You don't know the special nonsense for the dagger.
Who are you shooting for?
The asshole that shot me.
Actually misses, but only barely.
She's mad.
You might want to move 5 feet away in case because he can move out of my... No, upwards. Just one up was what I was thinking. You can still move up without getting a reaction from me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
There we go.
Or he could just use his bonus action to disengage.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then he has to use a bonus action. That means he at the very least can't hide.
As he moves himself away from the dwarf. Get himself around Garen. And let's see here. Can I give these guys a fucking knife? Oh yeah, here we go. A legitimate short sword. A lot of ones. And then offhand attack. Also a miss. Oh, wait a minute. That would have been, well, it was a disadvantage anyway. But I'll say both foes are fine. Instead of giving him an extra attack.
Yeah.
And then the Vizard doesn't like you, Clued. Does not like you at all. You just get up, and that's unpleasant.
You can't hurt him. He's got a
Yeah,
plan.
that should do. No.
Yeah. I can take that.
No, he just chill touches you and actually hits.
Yeah.
For 10
Oh,
necrotic.
exactly.
I'm gonna use my relentless endurance and go to 1 HP instead. I'm staying up. I'm not going down.
Hmm.
You get knocked down, but you get up again.
Yeah, I can't. Nah.
He is this fat, squat little dude, like he's about 5'4". He's just grinding his teeth. But you can also now get close enough to see through the hood. His face is drenched. Like his cheeks are shiny and red. And just soaking.
It's time, little man.
And you can see that he is bawling. Like, tears are just streaming constantly out of his face.
Good.
Wait, the Necromancer or the thief?
The Necromancer.
Okay.
Like I'm saying, his face is just completely drenched, as if he's been crying for quite a while. The thief, meanwhile... actually, give me a perception check, Garen, now that you're close enough to see him. You're not entirely sure he's alive.
Ah.
Also, when you get a really good look at his left eye, you can see that there are two in there, sometimes sliding into different places.
Ugh.
Talk about a 4 eyes.
But he does have the outfit like his token there, so he does have full face covering and all.
Yeah.
And now it's your turn, Garen.
Alright, well, let's try and take him down then. Emphasis on try. Nope.
You make as good of an effort in attacking him as he did.
Yep.
With your perception, you should have seen that coming.
The two of you try to play it off. This is an intense duel of skill, and we're just positioning and feinting. We're definitely not missing.
You're just testing each other to start with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're getting a measure of each other.
A slap fight,
Actually,
basically.
he tripped over his sword and the other guy dropped his neither here nor there.
Victina, Doden, give me a perception check. Neither of you can pick up on the fact that he is fighting a corpse. So yes, the bluff does work for now.
Basically, this happens.
What the?
Well, no, it's a case of, like, he's trying to steal his, I see we're getting the measure of each other here. You know, noble heroic, it's a great duel between combatants. But considering this thing's undead, it doesn't have any capacity for that.
Yeah, I mean, the GIF I posted.
Yeah. Oh, it's in the lounge. Okay. Yeah, basically. Spin more you must. Fucking love that. Twirling lightsaber in the recut. Any movement, Garen?
Nah, I've probably just gotta stand here.
Remaining bones that move on their own. Yeah. I mean, you're still standing, Claude, and he doesn't like that. And you continue to stand. Also, this one steps his way down to become more of an obstacle. The ghoulie now. Nah, still gonna go at you. Still gonna go for you, Blank, because you're right there. You're a pain. I think a 15 misses too.
That's a miss, yes.
Clued. Go on. Come on.
Are necromancers
on!
immune
We
to
genuinely
necrotic
should have been
damage?
finished with this fight about 20 minutes ago, but all these fucking ones are causing issues.
Okay, I'm gonna do a cool thing then.
No, it's
I'm gonna-
okay, man. You can just be yourself.
Oh, hey!
You have 1 hit point.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna wipe away his tears.
Wow.
I meant to upguess that, but
Uh-huh.
I'll do that for damage.
I think you can do that during damage.
I think actually when I click if it hits.
Yeah, that hits. It's almost like he
Excellent.
doesn't resist when he sees the spell being cast. Because it's a necromancer, and there's something weird about his staff, and so that does 0 damage.
That's okay.
Oh,
In fact, it does something more than that. You see the darkness flowing from your fingertips slide around his face, bursting veins which then reknit themselves. Then you can just make it out there's like a bulging going from his cheek down his neck, through his arm, and into the staff.
Huh. That usually doesn't happen.
Give me a dex save.
Oh, that's the wrong one. It's only a +2. You want to take the same roll? It'd be 17.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, you're still taking half damage. It's necrotic, not fire.
I
Oh
did it.
god.
I just don't want to edit the flavor text of this.
Oh, it's not enough to instantly kill me, so I'm okay.
You're at 1 HP.
Yeah, so I'm not like instantly dead.
Yeah. Also, give me a wisdom save.
he's not dead. Yes.
So you're okay so far? I mean, you're unconscious, but you're okay.
Thorn in my side.
Crisari. So that's 2 clerics now that have reached out at the obviously sort of dead thing and done necrotic damage.
Yes.
I only did that once.
Over this.
So did Clued, possibly.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you did it once, and now
For now, he's done it once.
Root has done it, Mulch has done it.
Mulch did it twice, too.
yes, that's one of the first things Rain did.
No, that was like a few weeks in.
He tried to cast necrotic.
Tried
damage
to
on a
suck life out of a ghost.
I mean, it worked for Artemis and Trary.
Is your name Artemis and Trary?
No.
Or no, it could be, right? Yeah.
Alright, Crisari, who are you going for? What are you doing?
I am going to fire off some magic missiles.
Who are you firing them at?
For that is the question.
Important one.
1 towards him and then 2 towards him.
Alright. That will not kill the skeleton, but it is very low. And 2 towards this guy?
Yep.
He's at -8 HP.
I get to -8.
Well, it's just that's what he's missing.
Ah.
'Cause I don't want to tell you the full value.
Well, no, he's at -14.
I'll just let you know it's still triple digits.
Okay.
It's okay, I'm using decimal points. Any movement?
Nope.
But yeah, actually, considering you do crack him with the magic missile, you notice how little he responds to it. Like, it does the damage, but it's not like he's yelling out in pain or anything.
Ah.
So you get to know that Garen is bullshitting. Go down.
Okay. And from this guy's backside, I
The
cleave him in
backside of
twain.
water.
Oh, let's see. That's been a lot of ones. Nope.
2.
Do I get advantage from
Advantage,
flanking?
yeah, yeah.
You do.
Yeah, advantage, yeah.
Just out of
This
mercy more than
session is
anything else. That is also a miss.
Fucking hell. What'd you do to the dice, Corvus?
It's just this is the Salt Marsh campaign module, so what do you expect? You're all cursed. It's because the module, this very short module, knew that we were meant to be finishing it tonight. You know there's meant to be other fights after this?
Oh no. I've got nothing but time.
Blank. You have 4 chances to hit something on a turn. So, well, 3 chances, correct?
Yes, I'm gonna declare a flurry of blows right the fuck now. I hate this. We just... For fuck's sake!
It's okay that one doesn't count because you only had 2 attacks. Oh no, flurry of blows.
I declared flurry of blows.
Yeah, you've only got 3
I was-
attacks.
Oh, I thought it was. It's not.
Nah, that'd be next level.
Okay, then I just.
You just rolled that
misremembered.
extra one for the hell of it.
Okay,
It's
I thought it
okay
was
though.
attack
You
flurry of
hit.
blows.
You hit twice. You may kill it.
Oh, I hit.
Give me
twice.
one more damage roll. You did it.
I fucking did it.
You did it.
All it
After-
cost was a key point.
After what, 3-4 rounds, you have killed a normal ghoul.
God damn it! What is wrong with this
And
game?
you got 1 key point left?
I have 2 left
Okay, that's good.
because I didn't burn it to return the arrow. I've only used flurry of blows twice. And
That's
then I just
good,
caught the
that's
arrow. I
good.
didn't return it.
Any
So-
movement. Keep in mind, Clued is on the ground. You heard the clang.
Yeah. Where's Clue?
For the record, if I died here, that would actually be convenient for my next character.
I'm gonna.
The slime-filled corpse of Clued.
I'm gonna do
That's
heroic
why
thing
it passes.
and regret everything. To
Remember, this is somebody who claims to be a dragon slayer.
No, Gunfer Sparks is the Dragon Slayer. The
And he
Tiefling
is
Bard.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't think.
Clued is, well, the Hobgoblin Toucher, really. That's about his biggest claim to fame.
Oh, was that Clue the
That was Clued.
Yeah.
Yes, he's the Bad Touch Cleric.
same one? So he is
Yeah.
the bad touch cleric. Okay.
He saw a dude painting with his feces on a cave wall and decided, I'm going to press myself right up against him.
Yeah, that was weird.
When it decided to go into this cave and the SWAT style take out a drug den.
No, not SWAT style. He didn't open up shooting. He opened up manhandling. He went in like a debt collector. Bertram, please. Someone.
put this campaign out of its misery.
So it's
You have a clear shot on the bandits. You've got a clear
yeah.
shot on the skeletons.
He's wounded, is he? The
Barely.
bandit.
He is
Yeah.
missing it for Colossus Slayer, of course.
Yes.
That is a hit.
And I will add the favorite foe. Well, damage could have been better, but I'll take it.
It's a lot. You did 14 damage to him with 1 shot. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm concentrating now. I will also move over here.
Now it is very clear that this guy might not be among the living as the arrow funks in and there is not a noise. Victina.
Yeah. It's not too surprising.
Yep. Well, it kind of is for how animated he is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what she's going to do is flop, flop, and then firebolt. Do I hit the skelly boy that's next to Blank?
Nope. A regular skeleton has 14 AC.
As she pouts,
And then just steps it back.
her day is ruined.
This guy, the shipbag, is going to disengage. or to dance around, put himself in the bush. And then draw his blade and try to swipe. There we go.
That's
It's a
a hit.
hit. For 7 piercing.
Ow.
Yeah, quite nasty. Oh yeah, blank, I forgot. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh yeah. Me.
You are currently fine.
Keyword in that sentence currently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the wizard hasn't, Necromancer hasn't moved yet.
Yeah.
Just take a look at these things he could do.
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't got much left, so this will be a level 1 spit casting, as he just points at you. And misses cleanly, as a ray of sickness surges past. Again, now you can see that is a crying, bawling, but still somewhat angry, fat face beneath the hood. And also, he has planted his staff beside Clude's head.
Don't think so.
Do it.
Garen.
You
Yeah.
just like rolling characters, don't you, Pam?
Let's try it. Let's just try and see if we can hit this guy.
He does.
Nope.
Yeah, I was about to say he
Next
does have a
turn.
bit of cover because of a bush, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, next one.
Yeah, next
Let's go.
turn.
Come on.
Bone Boys now. Yeah, I mean, you're the closest, blank, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the bright side, they draw swords instead of bows.
Okay.
And you do have a bit of cover because of the bush. Bush. There. So both those miss.
Yep, they both miss.
No more ghouls. We can delete that. Clued! Hang on.
Help.
I'm going to have to adjust something here to kill the rolls. Because I forgot to bring up this PDF. Which one was it, though? Damn it. Give me a... well, death save, of course.
Yes.
Oh, it's a fail. That's nice. Also, give me a wisdom save. At disadvantage. Because, well, never mind. That's enough.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter in this case. Let's see here. Where's me PDFs?
Where's me PDFs?
I think it was this one. Just gotta double check, you know. It's time to put you into a hell space. No, it's not 141.
My next character's gonna pay taxes.
How does that make you any better?
That's why they let me stay in town.
I forgot to have this ready beforehand is the issue. You know what, for now, it's fine. Just know that right now, Clued, your soul is currently in a hellscape. A horrid void of emptiness. There's a chattering of bones all around you. It feels like you're being pricked at by small, sharp little fingers. But you're coming away with each pull. Just little tiny pieces of you just falling away. As if you're being shredded gradually like a bit of tissue paper.
Oh, this is new.
We're sorry. I suppose we'll do the traditional thing, so he'll go upside down instead of with a cross on him. Theo, you alright there? Busy. We'll go with Dodom's turn.
Okay. Flank him. Oh. Was that a move? No.
This guy just has the same armor value as a hobgoblin.
How long have we been playing D&D, Corvus?
I know.
You know how this works. This
The
stuff doesn't
Raxus
matter.
party are not this bad.
Nope.
The Raxus party can achieve things.
Not with this module.
The Boarsiders succeeded when they should have failed.
We'll fail where we should have succeeded.
We will snatch
Amen.
defeat from the jaws of victory.
Unintentionally. At best.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there we go.
Pat, and he left. How long he's been gone?
Yeah, give us your turn.
Mhm.
Currently, do you know
I know
Clude's situation?
it's best if you don't.
Well, he's unconscious. He's dying out right now.
Please enlighten me.
Well, he's currently
I'm stupid.
he's currently in an entropic void in his own mind where he feels like his soul is being just pulled apart by tiny little fingers and just coming away like tissue paper.
Oh dear.
Yeah. You can also see that the Necromancer has his staff planted firmly by Clude's head, with its chattering, glowing skull atop it.
Mm-mm.
The staff, not Clue's head. His skull is not glowing yet.
Yet.
Ooh, that's next.
What's the wonderful whiz got in her bag of tricks?
And I'm just trying to decide, do I target the Necromancer or the staff? What is Blank Board going to do on his turn?
Punch
Is
Finks?
he going to break the staff, or is he going to punch the wizard?
I mean, you're asking to see if he's got a plan, so you might want to advise him.
Yeah, would my character... I'm just wondering, would he go for the staff, or would he just immediately just resort to punching the person?
Well, you, Blank, and I suppose at this point, Chrisar, you've got a pretty good perception, yeah?
Yeah, I've even proficient.
Well, no, I mean
in it.
the elf. With your special elven eyes, you too can see that the Necromancer has been weeping openly for quite a while. Its face is glistening.
Okay.
Its teeth are gnashing, however, like grinding. There's blood coming out.
Ugh, I don't like that.
But also just constantly flowing face with tears.
Then if that's the case, I would decide that they're probably not the biggest threat, and yeah, I would go for the staff.
Well, I mean,
Okay, then.
they're also still a magic caster.
But yeah, but that's unusual. Like, I would expect them to be like doing some incantation or holding
Or he's-
concentration.
Or looking sinister.
Yeah, like
I
not.
He's
mean,
squire.
it's kind of sinister in a fucked up way. Like, he's openly
Yeah, no,
bawling.
He doesn't know what it's like. That's not normally how casters hold concentration.
Well, you could also imagine that he's like being like an angry child, watching his toys fall apart.
He's the witch from Left 4 Dead.
That is also an interpretation, correct?
But yeah.
Right, if you've got the staff to save our boy Clued, then I've got the Necromancer.
Don't do that. It's contagious.
I'm glad we're all excited and having fun here.
Well, this is gonna hurt.
This is gonna
Oh.
hurt.
I'm excited.
Oh,
The
Oh, you
yawn
say he's
is.
crying a lot. How does
I'll give you something
lightning
to cry
damage?
about.
Lightning damage does work. Unlike necrotic, Clued.
hey! I'm on the ground already. Don't rub it in.
And he's starting to... for fuck's sake. So,
Did
on
we
this
just-
turn, VTT decided to update.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Yeah, so let's refresh the page. Get the battle map going again. We've already gone with Totem, so it's Blank's turn next.
okay. So the staff. Where's the staff? Right in front, like.
What the hell has been going on with VTT? Like, it's updated like
Oddly enough,
a couple of
it
times.
updated for me before it.
Yeah. Well, it's because I'm using Firefox, remember?
Is the
Well, so am I.
so the staff is by Clued, so I can reach.
Well,
it
it's
for
still
him.
in his hand. He hasn't let go of it or anything. But yeah, he has planted the bottom of the staff by Clute's head. Also, I forgot, Krasari, give me a wisdom roll.
Of course.
Or wisdom save. Sorry. I need the true monsters. I need the Grateful Undead for a little longer. Possibly an hour. I don't think I'm going to need the Hairy Horde at this point. Or the Monsters of the Swamp.
I guess I'm gonna try to rake the staff.
Well, it's a case of, are you going to pull it from him or attack the staff directly?
I'm gonna attack the staff directly, try to break it from what I can reach from the end that he put in the
That'll
ground.
be with disadvantage then, because he does hold it.
Okay.
19 is still a hit. The 9 bludgeoning. Okay, let's put him back in place. And yeah, as you can see,
what I see the part of the staff by Clued. I just take my foot and just try to snap it.
So, I'm going to ask the old-timers who have played D&D, or, the people who have played old-time D&D. Staff breaking is always a painless procedure.
It's always a fun feature.
I, as
There's
a
no
player,
extra
knew
magic
there
in
were
there.
going to be consequences. I'm aware of this.
Yeah.
I remember when Rain blew up the tavern by throwing the scroll in the fire.
See, that was
did
a
not blow it
harmless,
up.
funny thing. With staffs, there's quite a lot of magical power in them.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you a chance.
I was fully aware of the consequences.
I'm going to give you a chance here, Blank. When you punch it and you see it crack in the wood, and then you see that there's bone beneath it, and there's also a fuck ton of darkness spewing out from that like sap.
I would stop.
Oh, pussy, come on.
Now, is he conscious enough to say that?
No. No.
I mean, give me a death save just to check. This won't count as a success or a fail. Yeah, no good. He is not able to burble out pussy with his last breath.
If you passed that save, I was totally going to go back to doing it. That was the deciding factor there. But in that case,
I would also point out that had you broken it, you probably would also kill Claude.
Exactly.
Oh, not just Claude.
so I'm going to use my second attack. To
No
punch
way, just Claude. Yeah, there we go. Yep. That's a fair chunk of the party.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Yeah, there we go. So I think Pio is the one who can see this more accurately.
Oh no,
Yep.
I can see it. I can visualize the radius you got going here. Oof.
Yeah.
That's everybody. I would have gotten everybody.
Yeah.
That's why you be careful when you punch the staff.
No, Donum would be the only survivor.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And the goblins.
Depends how much you hit for.
Depending on how much damage it does, I haven't taken any thus
You
far.
will. Okay, so who are you punching, Blank? The stick, right?
This one here, the one with the dot.
I mean, you know how powerful your fists are. You could take the one at full standing and let someone else dust off the last one. Because I kind of want this to end.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But I would have targeted the weaker one first. I'm just saying.
And give me a wisdom save.
Ah, yeah. I don't like the amount of these we're having to do.
You are now deafened as you can hear the chattering skulls. The teeth just clicking on themselves, constantly just clacking, pressing in on you. You are deafened.
Just grab my ears with my paw. Make it stop.
Someone else might want to save out as well, but they're currently unconscious. Bertram!
Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch target and instead try for the Necromancer. I can hit him relatively reasonably, I
No,
suppose.
not in this situation. Like, you've got Blank and the cover, so you might want to reposition.
You got me. You got Clued's dead, unconscious body.
Up here would get you a nice clear shot.
This wouldn't be enough?
Well, it's still a case of, you're shooting through the cover. It's a bit of...
There's a bush. Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice clean shot. you want to shoot the staff?
Nope. I want to shoot the flashy guy.
You can see it's been broken. Just one more would put it over.
Yes, but there's no one to use it. That will be just as good.
Are you saying I should have just went through with it and not pussed out?
Well, if it wasn't going to kill anyone but me, I would have said that. But...
As the arrow lodges in him, you actually hear a noise come out of him. It's just unrelenting sobbing.
Put him out of his misery.
You can see a bit of color come back to his face as well, Blank. And Crisari. And Bertram, I suppose. He was aiming at him.
How much you want to bet that he was possessed by the staff and he's not actually a bad guy?
Should have about thought of that before he got possessed.
I mean, you could just knock him out the next time. Remember, you can't do non-lethal damage.
I can't do it in range.
Not you, but I'm saying next one says he's not dead yet.
Non-lethal is for...
Oh, you're in range. Give me a wisdom save, Bertram.
All right.
You're fine. Now it's Victina's turn. You've got Contrary and Trary here.
I'm not fighting contrary because oh wait, sorry, I forgot to move.
Yeah.
Well,
Skeleton?
for the skelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hits, and you finish it off. You just managed to burn through enough of its supports where it collapses. No longer a vessel for negative energy.
I'm gonna go join this fight over here.
Oh, good. Wisdom save.
Oh. Well, she doesn't know about it, so...
Yeah.
No one's brought up the fact that they're hearing this. You are now deafened as you hear the teeth chatters, the rattle of bones. It just presses in on you.
I didn't say it openly, but if anybody does look in Blank's direction, he's kind of holding his ears, kind of like, you know.
She's looking confused as fuck.
Now it's the turn of the Necromancer. Oh boy. Clued, you've lost a death saving throw.
Ooh. Is there anything I can do to prevent this?
No, as you watch, just see these strange little specks and pieces just rising out from the innerness of Clued and into the staff. Which is then piecing itself together slightly. You see the cracks you put in it close a little bit.
Interesting.
A lot of stat next turn with these rolls.
If I roll below a 10, I'm good.
Yeah.
What do you mean? No, not good. Not good.
He wants to die.
I can't salvage this character.
Yes, you can.
He's not Vernon. There's hope.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't salvage this character? It's not that bad.
There's nothing wrong with this character.
No. Don't say things we can't take back.
Look, he looked back at his bad touch days and he's trying to move on. He's trying to become a better person.
Campaign and he hasn't touched anyone yet.
Gripping his head
inappropriately.
Yeah. The Necromancer stares at you with open eyes. You realize, his eyelids have withered away.
Oh.
And towards you, Blank, comes a ray of frost, which does skite past.
I'm a cat.
No, he can't. You see him trying to step and go back, but it's like he can't pull his staff out of the ground. And it's Contrarian's time. What's a good inverse version of Artemisin?
I don't know. That's a good question.
He is going to ignore the dwarf. He might as well.
Oh.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, he's just gonna go for Garen. Yeah, where is it? The legitimate sword. That's a miss, and then bonus action attack.
That's
a hit. However, it only does 5 damage. Doesn't do his modifier.
Oh boy.
Garen, not far to go, man.
Nope.
And you haven't heard anything from Clued in a while.
Finally.
A hit.
It's a hit.
And it's a 9.
It's not a terrible hit.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's finally a little bit dusty.
Yep, that's it. My turn.
On the
Well
bright
done.
side, there are no skeletons left. Downside, that means we immediately jump to Clued's turn.
You know, I've rolled 3 death saves from the sheet. I failed all 3. I'm just rolling a d20.
Yeah, just roll a d20, man.
Now I need a 20 so I can get up. Oh.
It's a save.
Yes.
You're
It
not
might
dead.
not
Taking
count
on
for much
twice.
in a few turns.
You're not dead.
Go we done this cycle.
Chris, sorry. Oh yeah, give me a wisdom save.
What?
There is so little of you left now in this void, Clued. You watch as you just carry away pieces. Little flickers, you can see a piece of a fingernail. A fragment of an arm. One tusk.
I was using that.
They're just drifting away into the void. Chris, sorry. It doesn't look like there's much left in the Necromancer's tank. I
That's
mean,
good,
Not
'cause I don't-
Clued's tank either.
Because I don't have the strength to pull out that staff and throw it away. Literally, I got a -2 to strength.
you never know.
With our rolls this session, are you sure? Are you sure of that?
I would say you've got a better chance of rolling a high strength total than Garen or Dotem right now. They've been rolling with their strength this whole time.
You know what? Let's have some comedy. Why not? All right, is a strength check?
It will be a strength check.
17.
Yep.
Oh.
And you've got to beat the Necromancer. Who does fail. He was a disadvantage as well. You
All
managed
right.
to wrench it free and away. Give me a charisma save.
Oh no.
As you
It probably should have been the sorcerer doing this.
As you pull the stick away, the skull reorientates to just stare down at you. It's like there's beams coming out of it. You are fascinated, and for a moment, there's nothing in your head. There is no existence of Krasari right now. For a moment, you blip.
Fuck.
Dotem.
The rest of us saw this, I suppose.
I mean, all you saw was she wrenched the stick out, and now she's standing there holding it. It's still glowing, but doesn't seem to be glowing any differently.
Mm.
Great Hex of Doom.
Roll again, you've got advantage. So, Blank's turn.
The
Shut up.
elf. What do they look like right now? Since Krasari took the staff.
I don't know, man. Why would you ever think about that? Yeah, go ahead. Give me a perception check. She was always a fair-skinned elf. Now she seems to be biting Victina's style. Like she is going pale quickly.
Okay.
You can see the color flow down from her face, through her hands, and into the stick. And her eyes are just there. Like there's no shine, there's nothing behind them.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? It's that damn stick. And Crisari's like being mesmerized by the stick. Shit.
If it helps, this guy's crying has intensified.
Yeah, that's fine. Elves do that.
Oh, he's not an elf. Like, it's just a reuse of a token. This is a pudgy little dude.
Okay.
Looks human.
All right. I'm gonna try to do something stupid here. I'm gonna grab the staff.
Okay.
Hot potato.
Yeah, roll me just a strength roll from you, Crisari.
2.
You take the staff, blank.
Okay. Yeah.
Charisma save.
Yeah.
You manage to hold yourself together as you stare at this thing and it just seems to be pushing at you. Like, you can feel as if your face is almost inverting with the pressure.
Any nearby bodies of water or holes or anything?
You're in a swamp.
You want to leave that in the swamp?
Yeah, it's right here.
It's right
That's just
beside you in
south of
all
you.
directions. It's a swamp. Yes, there's water and
Then,
holes.
Yeah. Then in this direction here, I'm just gonna try to yeet the fucking staff.
You just throw it in the pond over here.
Throw it away. Yeah, just throw it away.
Yeah, it comes out of your hands.
Kane is about to be mad.
Sails Riviere. Crisari, this is the next second for you. Before that, there was just nothing.
Huh?
You grabbed the staff and now it's gone. And then you see Blank tossing it.
Thank goodness.
It was a case of you felt the pressure for a moment and then just zip. Bertram.
All right.
I mean, it's not like he did a hidden aim, and everyone saw the staff go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to get it away. Like, that's the problem. We'll deal with that later. But right now,
Question is, does the fat necromancer still look hostile?
He's
Or, like,
screaming and bawling and hunched in a heap. So yes, any moment now he could spring up with a gun.
Call an
Oh
ambulance.
shit!
But not
It's a
for
Ralph-
me.
It's a Ralph Bakshi wizard. Shit.
I'm gonna see. Barely switches target.
Also, Clued is nearly fucking dead. You are the only healer nearby.
Right.
Just remember, though, it is Clued.
I do encourage murder.
Yes.
You're not getting your slime tonight.
Ah, what if Claude becomes a slime?
why are you like this? You and I need to have a talk. This isn't normal.
Yeah,
I
excellent.
touch him with the pinky.
Ah, fantastic. Not dead. Ah, shit.
Yes, you come to, Clued. Although you do feel pretty numb. Especially that left arm. But we'll get
And
to
I'm
that
glad
later.
you're not my son.
You've got more movement if you want, Bertram.
He will spend his movement to look down at Clued, disappointed. I'm so glad you're not my son.
Ooh.
My dad's in the same thing.
And his mom, they both walked away at the same time. When they named him.
They didn't even-
Yeah,
both
I-
of his
will-
parents didn't bother show up to his birth.
When the doctor slapped him and he cried out, they said, "I don't want a weakling for a child," and they walked.
Oh.
I mean, it's something we'd have to go across for conversation-wise. Do you think that the Clued's parents are still in Boarside?
Unlikely.
No,
Victina.
it's like your dad in Wildermyth, Corvus. You know, what are you doing here? Well,
I didn't know you existed. You didn't in the previous campaign.
and your mom and I, you know.
What
So,
did you
is
do?
the staff floating or is it sunken?
It is beginning to sink.
Oh shit.
Do you have mage hand?
I mean, you could
No.
walk around in this, so there's a good chance it won't sink that far.
Alright, can I get a token for where it is?
Alrighty, we will make use of this frog. And now you're in difficult terrain. I want to paint out the fact that it's just fucking habit of a lifetime that Rena cannot avoid is her character walking towards the forbidden evil magic object.
Yeah,
With
She's
no hesitation.
Very fucking salty about this.
I see that, and I'm gonna make an effort to stop this.
Well, on your own
We
turn,
can't
maybe.
leave it in the fucking swamp.
Yes, we can.
You want to fucking
To
swamp
be
it.
Did you
fair,
not see what it was doing?
You didn't.
That's the point. You
Look.
can't leave something like that in the swamp. We have to move it somewhere where people can't just find it.
It'll sink, and nobody will even know it was here.
Except the fucking
Until they
monsters.
do.
Hashtag got mine, not my problem.
Okay.
I'm joking, but
No, you're not. Roll me a hit dice. You lose that much. Nah, it's okay. So you dashed, Victina?
Yeah.
Alright, Necromancer's turn. He huddles. He, contrarian, disengages.
Archimedes Contrarian. There we go.
Archimedes contrarian, yes, he disengages.
Damn
5,
it.
10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Jesus.
Mechanically, he just runs straight for it.
Oh shit.
Garen.
Ugh.
A lot of open wounds there. I'd be careful about this swamp water.
Yeah, that's...
It's not a case of
No,
disease,
fucking-
it's about how much of that water is replacing the bloodstream you're meant to have.
So I have a light hammer. Can I toss that at him?
That's exactly what it's for. It's got a range of, I think, just 2060.
Let's see. Let's see.
Yep, 2060.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see how close I can get.
You can get
Yeah, I
that
can
far,
make it
yeah.
to
You
you.
got the movement for it.
Yeah.
You do ding him in the back of the head with it.
7.
He's still moving. Clued.
That's the end of my turn.
Yep. You're on the floor.
I might as well stand up, I guess.
If there was a druid here, everyone could do the dinosaur. You stand up and then realize your left arm is not moving.
So Necromancer isn't doing anything at all.
Like I said, his cries have only intensified.
Well,
There's now
Well,
an
it's not an
occasional
attack,
scream.
but-
Just a full-on, emptying of the lungs until it's just dry heaving kind of scream.
Action to cry, bonus action to scream.
Crying's always a free action.
Yep. He's just leaving
I
his
still-
action economy on the floor, man. He's not efficient at all.
yeah, min-maxer to the minimum.
So yeah, Clued, you currently don't have the +2 AC from your shield because your arm is just hanging there.
All right. Well, can I still use it and cast with the talisman?
Well, you got your other hand for that.
Yeah, good. So I can still cast spells.
Yeah,
which
you
is
still
what I
got
should be
an
doing.
arm. Remember, you have 2.
Well, not for long.
Luckily,
I
the
will-
gods fit to bless me.
Would you like 3 arms?
Ooh.
Would you like to know more about my religion? Yeah.
Bye.
In Clued's case, he'd
Well,
like to know more about his own.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They didn't want me to do more than...
The third arm could also be a tentacle if you want.
Claude?
Practical.
Boom.
Shit. Fuck. Ah.
You fucked
I'll
up
sit
some
back down.
frogs, Davo.
fucking hate.
Oof.
It was getting it on with its mating calls, and then suddenly this guiding bolt flies past, and now it's having a seizure. Sorry.
Oh, poor frog.
You really feel that blank moment in your existence. Not pleasant.
No. No, it certainly wasn't.
Wait, why is Victina right beside? I thought she was a space away a moment ago.
Oh, I dashed, remember?
Okay. That means if
In
you...
order to dash,
Yeah.
Yeah, I could grab it.
By the way, you guys are no longer deafened, those who were affected.
Okay.
Alright.
I assume that I'd be grabbing it the next turn.
Well,
Unless you
I
want me
mean,
to grab it now.
I could be generous, I suppose, and make it your free item interaction.
Yep, I'll grab it.
Everyone wants that, right?
Particularly with Artemides Contrarian trying to grab it.
Yeah, Artemides Contrarian, yeah.
And Blank's just face palming.
Yeah, charisma save.
Oh,
You managed to resist, but you can feel the pressure just trying... It's like your skull is unfolding in itself. Visually, nothing's happening, but you can just feel this intense pressure bearing down on you. So, you're hitting Contrarian?
Contrarian.
Wow, he aces that.
Nice. Or not, depending on how you look at it.
See? Even if it's dead, he's quite slippery. That's why the paladin and the barbarian couldn't take him down.
Any movement, Crisari?
No, I still got the crying necromancer here.
Yep. Don't him charging in. That's a hit. 8 piercing. He's getting low. Looks like there's only a few steps left in him.
Yeah. Why are you running?
Blank.
10, 20, 30. Suck my dick.
Miss.
You're both misses. Son of
Both
Yeah,
misses.
you have to hit quite high.
Just an 18. It's not that high for a +7.
maybe I should have declared Flurry of Blows. Fuck, I didn't realize it was that high.
Bertram. Really? You hadn't been watching Garen and Dotem just have a fucking nightmare dealing with this guy?
No, I've been distracted by this whole staff thing. I'm thinking about what I was gonna do with the whole Necromancer situation.
The arrow
Nice.
sails past.
I assumed as much. That's it.
And now we start with Victina's turn. Victina, Contrarian looks at you and brings a hand across his chest in salute.
Oh no.
You also know Animate Dead. And Ray of Sickness.
Oh, this is how you become a lich.
No.
And Chill Touch.
No,
Cool
she
thing,
said,
really.
looking from side to side.
Liches are kind of cool.
And with that, we are out of initiative. Sort of. But we're also over 3 hours. This is a good time we leave off with one of Rena's characters holding forbidden power in her hands.
This has never happened before. Totally original.
Not this successfully, no.
What was the second spell that I've got?
Ray of Sickness.
Blank is very unhappy with you right now. He tried to get rid of that thing, and you went and picked it back up.
And Trey would have picked it up.
I was stopping him. I'm working on that.
You're like a cat who knocked things off a table. Now we're just fixing it.
Damn right I knocked it off the table, and it would have stayed off the table if she hadn't intervened.
And you also
That's how
know
gravity works.
If this meddling sorcerer hadn't intervened.
I even took a feat that allows me to push things off tables.
and
That's
you
how
also
dedicated I am to this.
and you also know at the moment, Victina, the contrarian is your puppet.
Yep.
So that's where we're going to leave off. This was meant to be the end of the bloody module, but maybe he'll be useful.
I don't have enough coffee for this. I'm not prepared. Fuck.
Yes, we're going to end the session for tonight. One more Boarside jaunt into the fens next time. We hope.
Yeah. He said confidently, because
No confidence here. Not after this. Holy shit.
It's been 2-hour combat? Nice.
And it was not that many things. We've run bigger combats quicker.
I know. I don't know why it took so long.
I do. I don't know the whys of it. I know the specifics of it.
Lots of low rolls.
So many skeletons were getting missed. They got 14 AC.
Yeah.
But yeah, now to press the button that kills this, and then we'll be back next time.